And we are live. Just enough time. Uh, just enough time to cook, eat, and put in dishes. So we're ready. Rams vs Seahawks. Hello there, Parker. How you doing? How you doing? I picked the Rams to win 27-23. Hello there, Daniel. How you doing? How you doing? Again, I think that it's going to be a great game. Big offensive game compared to the defensive battle that was the Patriots versus Buccaneers. Patriots versus Broncos. So I picked the Rams to win 27-23. I think it's going to be a back and forth game. It'll be a fascinating game going into the ninth. So, Rams going to start off the ball. Jason Myers get ready to boot this ball away. Excuse me. Sorry for that. All right, kickoff underway, and it's going to be returned from the 5 to the 10 to the 15, up to the 20 to the 25, up to the 30, down to the 31-yard line. First down 10 for LA. Hello there, Emmanuel. How you doing? How you doing? I need the Seahawks to win so they can mollywop the Pats. I have the Rams winning. I don't mind either one winning. I prefer if the Rams win because I was the only one to pick the Rams. So for pick'em-wise, I want the Rams to win. But for matchup-wise, I want the Seahawks to win because that would be fun. That would be fun. So would the Rams, though, because it'd be like more of a high-scoring game probably. From the 31-yard line, under center, going to be a handoff to Williams. He's going to try the left side. Gets him to the 35-yard line, so gain of 4 yards there. Second down 6. A little push and shoving going on right now between Higbee and can't tell if that's Josh Jobe. I think maybe Josh Jobe. So second down 6. I also want the Rams to go in because then it'll be like, who wins their first Super Bowl? Is that going to be like Devontae Adams? Like I said, he's been up there not making the Super Bowl just yet. Stafford throws behind and a great grab by Puka Nacua. Gains about 2 yards, be third down and 3 or 4. I think a third down 4. I'm so pissed off that they won because, sure, new AFC team in the Super Bowl, but it's the devil himself. It's the devil himself in a new disguise. Yes, it works though for what I want to happen though for my penthouse. So it works well for the video. So at least there's that. Shotgun formation. Running back to his left, drops back to pass, and Stafford's going to throw deep, and that's going to be incomplete. Try to get to Puka Nacua, but Tariq Woolen on the coverage, 3 and out for the Rams. Thirteen 4 to go in the first quarter. Fourth down 3. Got to punt this ball away. All right, punt is underway, and it's going to be a fair catch ball at the 19-yard line. So first down 10 for Seattle, the 19-yard line. 13-33 look on the first quarter. It's interesting to see what's going to happen with Sam Darnold. Obviously, this has been his kryptonite for the Rams. Been making a lot of mistakes. Also, with that oblique injury, how is that going to work too? So very interested to see how this is going to go. Also, not having Charbonnet is definitely going to hurt too, because like I said, now all the workload goes on the Kenneth Walker. I'm sure he could take it, but he's not used to taking it. So, pistol formation, you could have JSN to his left, Kenneth Walker behind him. And going to be a hand Kenneth Walker who's going to try the left side. He's going to kind of slip his way through, get about 5 yards there. Going to cut back inside, slip his way through. Second down and 5. Shotgun formation. Gonna have JSN to his right. Sends Cooper Cup in motion over to the left. Drop back to pass and is going to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Trying to find Cooper Cup, but Landman on the coverage. 3rd down to 5 from the 24-yard line. Shoot. .12:51 left on the first quarter. Shotgun formation. Going to have Cooper Cup in motion up to the right. Now be in the backfield. Drop back to pass. And throws deep. That's to Shaheed. And he burns Williams. And that's going to be a very long game for Rashid Shaheed. 1st down 10 for Seattle. Yeah, they're going deep for Shaheed. Shaheed with the speed. Burns Darius Williams. I mean, he burns him bad. It's going to be all up to like the 25-yard line, 24-yard line, something like that. Almost flipping the field. Shaheed gets himself a little bit of a break. Yep, from the 25-yard line, under center. Kenneth Walker. That was be a quick pass. Is that Jason? Yes, from the 15 to the 10 and out of bounds to the 9-yard line. Pushed up by Quentin Lake. 1st down 10 from the 9-yard line for Seattle. Under center from the 9-yard line. Bunch to the right. Going to send Barr in motion over to the left. Now back over to the right. Going to be handoff Kenneth Walker, who's got a gaping hole up to about the 6-yard line. Gain 3 yards there. 2nd and goal from the 6. .11 minutes left to go the first. It's like it's still 2 tight set. Over to the left. Under center from the 6. Going to be a handoff to Kenneth Walker, who's going to size the defender. Continues to move. He's going to get to about the 4-yard line. Breaks a tackle. And it depends on where they're going to spot him. They're going to spot him at 2. So great job there by 2nd effort by Kenneth Walker. Be 3rd and goal from the 2. 10:27 left to go in the first quarter for Seattle. From the 2-yard line, under center, overloaded heavily to the left. Going to be hands Kenneth Walker, who's going to size the defender, going to try the right side, and he's going to get the edge. Touchdown, Kenneth Walker. 9:57 left in the first quarter, and Seattle takes the early lead. Great job there by Kenneth Walker, like I said. Uses his speed, gets on the outside, and able to outrun Byron Young. Jason Myers on for the extra point. And kick is up, and kick is good. So it is 7-0. Seahawks with the early lead. I said offense, and we got offense. Now, can the Rams deliver? That's to be determined. I never know what's going on with my neighbors above me. It just seems like they're always like running around. No. Um, Obviously, like I said, that one-on-one, Rashid Shaheed got that speed on Darius Williams, able to run back right past him. Sam just took a deep shot there. That kind of flipped the field because I went from like the 20-something yard line to the 25-yard line. So again, uh, I really, really, really like um, that. But for the Seahawks, also being more so physical, like having a whole bunch of box, like a whole bunch of big sets, like having like I think that last one had like four, that three tight ends and extra offensive linemen. So like to see it. Love all the walkers in the league. Exactly. I know you do. I know you do, Emmanuel. Oh. All right. So let's think about this matchup wise. Rams, Seahawks, obviously their strengths play to each other's weaknesses, so we get interesting to see how that kind of goes throughout this game. But against the Patriots, Seahawks defense definitely would be getting after definitely would be getting after Drake May. Um, and their run defense would very much be like, more than likely be able to stop Ramondre Stevenson. So that it comes down to Drake May. The offense, I'd be excited to see JSN and Rashid Shaheed versus Carlton Davis and Christian Gonzalez. That'd be an interesting matchup. Um, Obviously, they're probably trying to have like Marcus Jones on Rashid Shaheed to match speed and speed. Um, and probably do like Cooper Cup with Carlton Davis, and then have JSN with Christian Gonzalez. So that'd be an interesting little matchup. Um, Obviously, both offensive lines are a little bit porous. I mean, like the Seahawks did get better in their offensive line. There's still some weak parts, especially Bradford. Um, so that interior pressure would be interesting to see. But I would give the edge to Seattle. If Rams go against New England, I might lean towards New England a little bit, just because of the fact of like I know the Rams will be able to put up points. That'd be a great matchup again, like I said, with Carlton Davis, Marcus Jones, and Christian Gonzalez versus Puka Nacua and Devontae Adams. That would be a fun matchup. Um, New England versus the tight ends. That'll be fascinating as well. So again, it'll be a fun matchup. I do think that the Patriots would have the edge though. Returns about the 27-yard line, be first down 10 for the Rams. 9:52. Let's go first. Well, pushing and shoving going on. All right. Under center. Going to be overloaded to the right. Three tight ends to the right. Now sends first in motion up to the left. Going to be a handoff. That's going to be Blake Corum, who's going to get to the 30-yard line. Be gain 3 yards there. Be second down 7. Under center once again. Going to be tight end to the left. Blake Corum backfield. Going to be a play action pass, and Stafford is going to take a deep shot, and he's got Puka Nacua, and that's going to be all the way down the 26-yard line. He beat Devon Witherspoon. First down 10 for the Rams at the 26-yard line. 9 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Still 7-0, and the Rams are moving on down the field. Number 26, shotgun formation. Blake Corum to his left. Drops back a pass. And throws for the end zone. And it's going to be incomplete. Puka Nacua kind of lost it there. It kind of lost where it was. So second down 10. 8:28 left to go in the first. From 26. Shotgun formation. Looks like Blake Corum to his right. Drops back a pass. Looks to the left. Then throws for Devontae Adams. And it's going to be in. He's going to say it's over his head. But it hits. Wait, no, okay. But it hits the pylon. So how is it over his head? I guess they're going to still say it's uncatchable. But okay. Third down 10. Shotgun formation, Rivers to his right, bunch formation to the left. Now it's a Puka Nacua out wide. Drop back to pass, only rushing 4. Stafford quickly throws, and that's behind and too low for Puka Nacua. Gonna have to be a field goal attempt by Mevis. Rams are going also very up tempo as well. I guess try to get as many possessions as possible. That's my guess. Kick is up, and kick is good. Ooh, good, yes. So Harris and Mevis made a 44-yard field goal to make it 7-3, 8:15 left go in the first. So after that great pass, Puka Nacua, they got nothing after that. It is fascinating that they are making a Masters of the Universe movie. Like He-Man, I have no idea anything about it. I never watched He-Man. The only thing I know about He-Man is that YouTube, like, uh, the What's Up by the Four Non-Blondes version with the He-Man. That's the only thing I know about the Master Universe. I have no idea about anything else. So, like I said, they're making a live action thing about it. Since we're talking about remakes, I guess. Like I said, Odyssey's adaptation, a little more so than a remake, but that's fascinating. You know, it'd be interesting too if they did like a Flash Gordon like um, live action. I'm just thinking about like if they're going to do like '80s nostalgia, like they're going to go hard into it. If they're going to do Masters of the Universe, Thundercats. I wouldn't be surprised. Um, uh, they tried to do GI Joe. That didn't quite work out. What's another '80s? They've already done Transformers. Gosh, there's another '80s one that they would definitely do. If the Masters of the Universe actually works out well, if it actually does well, what else would they do? I don't know. I'm just trying to think of what something else they would do. I'm sure there's people who grew up on it that are gonna be like, oh, like my dad showed me this or something like that, and like they're gonna enjoy watching it. But I just was never shown that. That was also past my dad and also my mom. Hello there, Zoe. How you doing? How you doing? Seattle's up 7-3. Rams got the ball first. 8:15 to go the first, and the Rams got to boot this ball away. I had to watch through streamers for this one. I don't have anything for Fox. The last one I had on Paramount Plus, but I don't have this. I want I want Fox to do Tubi like that. Like have dude, they did it before. They did the Tubi for the Packers Lions game. They did Tubi for this. Whoa. Best believe I'd watch that. But because it's free, so I understand why they don't do it. But I would like if they did. So first down 10 from the 35-yard line after went out of bounds. Well, not out of bounds, but in the end zone. Under center with Ken Walker in the backfield. Going to send Barner in motion over to the left. Now it's even. Now overload to the left. Going to be a handover to Ken Walker. Going to try the left side. Got a gate. Oh, great gang tackle there. But still gains about 5 yards to the 40-yard line. He's taken out of 5 for the Seattle Seahawks. Initially, Witherspoon with the tackle will make it like a 3-yard gain, but that's not. Wait, hold a second. Who is that? That looks exactly like Zach Charbonnet. I know it's not because he's out for the remaining of the playoffs. Nolan? Who's Nolan? I have no idea who that is. So I'm gonna send Barner in motion to the right. Now back over to the left. Going to be a play action pass rollout, and Sam Darnold's going to check it down. That's going to be up to Barner. Gain 6 yards. That's going to be first down 10 for Seattle. 7:15 left on the first. I'm trying to think who Nolan is. I don't know. All right, under center. Overload to the right. Gonna send Rashid Shaheed in motion over to the left. To the right, sorry. Gonna be Hans Kenneth Walker, who's going to get up to the 50, cuts back over to the left side, and gets up to about the 47-yard line. Gain of about 7 or 8 yards, depending on the spot. Second down, about 3. Zoe, I'm okay, so burnt, so bummed, but I think watching the game along with you guys helped me make the loss more bearable. Very good there, Zoe. I'm glad to help. Glad to help any way that I can. I said, and it'd be even better if the Patriots lose the Super Bowl. So you're like, well, at least I didn't lose to the team that ended up winning the Super Bowl. Second down 2 from under center. Going to send Jake Bobo in motion. Going to be a handoff to Kenneth Walker, who's going to, oh my gosh, he shaked Omar Spikes out of his boots. Oh my gosh. Great job there with Kenneth Walker. Gains the first down. Gained about 6 yards there. That was incredible. Who? Yeah, Spice, he just loses it. Yeah. Oh, man, that's so nice. That's so nice. Cross him up. I'm going to do my stuff. I'm sorry. First out of 10. 5:35 look at the first quarter. Sam Darnold going to be in pistol formation. Going to be a play action pass, and he's got those going to be a screen pass to Kenneth Walker up to the 35, up to the 30, up to the 25, and down to the 24-yard line. First down 10 for Seattle. They are definitely running through Kenneth Walker right now. Like I say, he's not going to have as many breaks as he did before because you don't have Zach Charbonnet, but I guess they're going to use Nolan or maybe potentially I don't know who number 31 was. But yeah. Emmanuel, glad we could help you through that. Sorrow shared and a sorrow halved. Is a sorrow halved. Okay. All right. So from the 24-yard line under center, going to be a hand off to Kenneth Walker, try left side, and he's going to get dragged down for about a 1-yard loss by Kobe Turner. Second down 11 for the 25-yard line. I truly don't see a way this Pats team can beat the Seahawks. They're just so complete, and they're on a roll too. They have an 8-game win streak. So yes, their strengths go towards the I can't say Buccaneers to the Patriots' weaknesses. So yeah, it would definitely be hard. Shotgun formation with no one to his right. Guessing Barner in motion. Rams let them bring a blitz, and they technically do. Quick pass is beyond JSN, and he's going to go be pushed out of bounds by, is that my boy? Yes, it is. Roger McCreary. Roger McCreary. I love you, Roger McCreary. Former Auburn cornerback from, oh gosh, where was he from? He's from, I think, was he from Williamson? I can't remember where he was from. Southern Alabama. LA, as we like to say, lower Alabama. Third down and 2. 3:35 on the first quarter, still 7-3. Seahawks are driving, but Rams could potentially get a stop here. Pistol formation, no one in the backfield. Bunch to the right, going to send Rashishi in motion up to the left. And going to be a play action pass, a rollout, and throws, and holy crap, what a grab. A one-handed grab by JSN gets the first down up to about the 7-yard line of first and goal. Good Lord. That is incredible. That is incredible. Just out here grabs it. Under center, going to be a handoff to Nolan, who's going to try the right side, and he is going to lose about 2. So second and goal from the 9-yard line. Thanks, Emmanuel, and that is very true. Yes, it is. It is very true. Sorry about that. Excuse me. If the Rams win, I can see there's an option for maybe the Patriots for winning. But look how that's an incredible catch. One-handed away from your body like that, that's incredible. That's an incredible catch. It's an incredible catch. But what can you say? Second and goal from the 9-yard line. Under center, it'll be Kenneth Walker in the backfield. 2 tight ends to the left. Well, as you know, that's like Cooper Kupp. It'll be a handoff to Kenneth Walker. He's got a gaping hole to the 5. Good Lord, he also got kind of stymied there. But there is a flag. So it's going to be third and goal from the 5. However, there is a flag. Don't know what that's going to be. They didn't say who. I saw the offense, but I don't know what happened. On Anthony Bradford, I'm assuming. Like they're not. They cut back to it late. Oh yeah. On Puna 4, he just like kind of pulls him around like that. Yep. It was bad too. Anthony Bradford from LSU, right? Yeah. So, 1:55 to go in the first quarter. Second and goal from the 19-yard line. Shotgun formation. Going to send JSN into motion up to the right, now back over to the left. And it's going to be a fake the screen. Now screen pass to Kenneth Walker to the 15, down to about the 10, or right back to the 9-yard line. So, basically back where they were before. Third and goal from the 9. I do like that Clint Kubiak does do this. He does like the fake screen and then screen to like the tight end or to the running back. I do like that. It has a nice little wrinkle because, like, when you have that dangerous of a weapon as JSN, like, everyone's focus is going to be to the left, and like, literally had 2 blockers, but unfortunately, said cornerback from the side, Roger McCreary. I love you, Roger McCreary. Gets the tackle. Shotgun formation. Running back to his right. Going to have bunch formation to the left. Dropping a pass and is going to throw for the end zone. Going to be behind A.J. Barner. Now, A.J. Barner looking for a pass interference for Kobe Turner, but he's not going to get it. 4th and goal, 58 seconds left in the first quarter. There is a flag, but I believe that's on the offense. Or look, here's a flag. They have not been doing a good job of showing it. Oh gosh. A.J. Brown, no. You cannot complain about a pass interference when A.J. Barner is literally face-palming Kobe Durant. You can't. No, that's not going to be a pass interference, especially for you blowing like that. So this is a chip shot field goal for Jason Myers to make it a 7-point game. 27-yard field goal attempt is going to be snap. Oh, kick is up. The kick is good. So again, it is going to be 10-3. 54 seconds left to go in the first quarter. So a lot of scoring. We'd love to see it. Problem continue throughout this game because we don't have any kind of weather or anything like that. But the Rams had one good play so far, and that is the big pass to Puka Nacua. Can you get Any kind of consistency. That's all we're asking for. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Let me go to Dr. Pepper. Sweet Dr. Pepper. I miss those commercials. Because what I'm trying to remember, wasn't that guy like on American Idol? Oh gosh, I gotta look it up. Make sure I'm right. It's the sweet one. Broncos lose 100% years ago. Director. Chiefs not into the playoffs. Well, none of the other AFC West better be happy either. All right, let me check and see. It's the sweet one. What is his name? It's the sweet one. There we go. What's his name? Lil Sweet. Who is Lil Sweet? What was his name? American Idol. That's what I thought. Justin Giriani. Let me see. When was he? Because I recognized him. What season was he on? The first season with Kelly Clarkson. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. I had that. I knew it. Let's go. But yes, Broncos did lose, but they had a valiant effort indeed. And there's always next year. We'll take it from the Cowboys. I know that's their saying, but there is always next year. And in this case, at least you've been to the AFC Championship game, so at least there's that. Broncos have been to the AFC Championship game since 1990, technically 1996, the 1995 season, but the 1996 NFC Championship game. Um, let's see. The only other people who are behind them are obviously the Texans, because Texans have never been to the AFC Championship game. The Browns since I think 88 or 89, because remember, it was the 87 to 88 they lost back to the Broncos. And then, gosh, who else has been? Dolphins? No, maybe not. When's the last time the Dolphins been to the AFC Championship game? Off the top of my head, I'm thinking of 85, which would have been the 86 one when they lost to the Patriots. Or did they lose the Patriots in the divisional round? Oh, gosh, can't remember that one. Return from the 10 to the 15 up to the 20, up to the 25, up to the 30, up to the 35. So great return there for the Rams. First down, 10 to the 35-yard line, 48 seconds left to go in the first quarter. But I know the whole entire NFC has made it to the NFC Championship game sooner since the Cowboys, which is hilarious. And all the NFC since 2010. So that is kind of funny. I can't think of who else. Anyways, under center, going to have, looks like Kyron Williams in the backfield. Going to send Puka Nacua into motion. Going to be a handoff to the left side, who's going to get up to, nice tackle there by Ernest Jones. Be run about 3 yards there, second down 7 from the 38-yard line. One more play left to go in this first quarter. Is about not really three, but 2 seconds left. Difference between the game clock and the running clock. Staff at Ernest Center, Kyron Williams in the backfield. Going to be a interesting little split here. Drop back to pass. Actually, going to be a handoff. That's going to be Kenneth Walker, who's going to be up to, not Kenneth Walker. Kyron Williams up to the 50-yard line. A great run there. Gain of about, let's say about 9 yards. Yeah. First down 10 from the 50-yard line for the Rams. When we come back, that's the end of the first quarter, 10-3. So, Seahawks are dominating this game, but maybe the Rams can have a nice little bounce back. Like I said, they had a nice big pass to Puka Nacua. They had to set up for the field goal. They went 3-0 on their first one, so we'll be interested to see what happens. They're showing the most interesting man in the world. I remember those was like, what's it, 2000 and like 10, 2011. Stay Thursday, my friends. They're bringing it back. Nice. Nice. It is interesting, like I said before, seeing the campaign for the ads that's going to be coming on Super Bowl. Like, State Farm has one with Danny McBride and Keegan Michael Key. Pepsi has one with, I guess, like the. You'll be surprised at how many people pick Pepsi over Coke. Okay. What is it? Is this Benson Boone and Ben Stiller with Instacart? What is this? What the heck is this? So I guess there's gonna be a Super Bowl commercial with Benson Boone and Ben Stiller for Instacart. I say this. So I don't listen to a lot of new music. The only times I listen to any kind of new music is when I'm going to trivia, which I'll be going tomorrow. And like I said, usually I hang out with Luke, and they always play the Benson Boone song, the "Beautiful Things I've Done," and like that song. And I get it. I get why he's popular. I just think that maybe he could have had better songs that like go to his strengths as far as like I think he have a very nice like like slow song. I think with like his voice, but I mean like he still has the whole entire career ahead of him. But that constantly plays every single time that we're there. That's one of the songs that plays like while they're doing the trivia. Like you have like a song to go through. It's always played. That one and there's another Vincent Boone song that's played a lot. From the 50-yard line, 1st and 10, going to be sending Pico Nakua in a motion behind Pico Nakua, who's going to get the right side up to. Oh, great tackle there by number 42. Gains 4 yards there. Helmet gets taken off by Puka Nakua. He's talking to Leonard Williams. I would not want to try to mess with Leonard Williams there. So 4 yard gain, second down 6. Leonard Williams has had a fascinating career. Just saying. Shotgun formation, running back to his right, draws back a pass, and Gabrina pressure throws. That's be caught. That's be Davante Adams, 30, 25, and down, slung down at the 22-yard line by Tariq Woolen. I think I'll to make sure that wasn't a face mask, but he just like, yeah. But beats Devon Winston. Oh, Winston tripped. That's what happened. Okay, he tripped and fell. Great job there by the back over here. First side is Kyron Williams, who's basically going to be for, let's see, I think it basically right to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. Shotgun formation, trips to the left, running back to his right, draws back a pass, and steps in the pocket, throws, and that's going to be dropped. Great job by Nick Imawari on Davante Adams, 3rd down 10. Hello, hello, go Seahawks. Hey, I'm good with it. I'm good with anything. I trips to the left, draws back the pass, rushing 4, and the run a twist. Stafford is going to get sacked. And he technically fumbled, but he recovered by number 69, so it's going to be Kevin Dotson. So back in the 33-yard line, Harold Mevis is going to have to attempt a 50-yard field goal. Just about. Yeah, great twist. Ooh! Lawrence could have been called for a face mask there. Glad they didn't. But great twist there with Leonard Williams and Lawrence. I said Stafford. I mean, it was like one-on-one the left side with Avila and Alaric Jackson. A great job there by the defense. So this is a 50-yard field goal. Kick is up, and kick is good. So it is going to be 10-6. 12-11 left to go in the second quarter. Seahawks still have the lead. Yeah. Technically, it's a face mask, so it could have been called, and that's what Sean McVay is upset about, but I'm glad they didn't call it. Because that would have definitely have been a bailout. Because it was like third and forever. Well, I think it was third and 10, right? Yeah, third and 10. All right, they're showing the Taco Bell commercial of like they got this new stuff. And it's like, oh, it's so fancy. I gotta ask about a fashion thing because I never understood this, and I guess like a West Coast thing or it's a rich person thing. But why do people do the sweater like crossed over like their shoulders? You know what I'm saying? Like you've seen it before. It's like you know it looks like a sweater or something like that, like draped over and then tied right here. Like I've never seen it in person, but I've always seen it like I mean also I'm not hanging around a lot of rich people, so there's that too. But like I've always seen it in like movies and stuff like that, or like commercials. Do people actually wear that? Because that makes no sense to me. Like I don't get it as like far as fashion either. Like, I'm just thinking about that. I don't know why that's the first thing that came in my mind, but that's just a weird fashion that I don't understand. We talked about it earlier in the other game about the four newer uh, head coaches that have already been filled. Like I said, the Titans, the Ravens, Miami, and Steelers. I'm really trying to figure out who the Browns are gonna hire. Like I have no idea who the Browns are gonna hire. Um, like we talked about it earlier. Like the fact that you have them have to like write an essay is crazy. Like imagine a grown adult, okay, a grown adult for a basically a Fortune 500 company has to write an essay for your interview. When writing has nothing to do with your job, imagine like just take football out of the equation. Just a Fortune 500 company, write an essay. That's weird. Then when you add in football, it's ridiculous. I get a personality test. I get that some semblance of like that with like your analytics and whatnot. But writing an essay, that one tripped me out when I found out about that one. I was like, that's crazy. Because I'm still imagining like Jimmy Haslam like just saying like I don't like your grammar, but I do like this right here. I do like the fact that you have you know you like Harold Fader Jr. You like our defense. That's good. Good point that out. Like what are you supposed to do with that information? Anyways, 12-11 left to go in the second quarter. From 35-yard line after that touchback. Going to be a play action pass, and Sam Darnold is going to step on the pocket, throws, and be caught to be Jason up to about the 49-yard line. First down 10 for Seattle. Great job there by Sam by avoiding the pressure by Kobe Turner as well. If Rams don't go cornerback with their first round pick, I will be heavily disappointed. Oh, actually, no, it was Puna Ford that got the pressure there. Sorry about that. So from the 49-yard line, pistol formation, got looks like Kenny Walker behind him, two tight ends to the left. Oh, fumble ball, and Sam Darnold has to cradle it all back to the 42-yard line. Bad snap. Really bad snap. loses 7 yards. Well, actually, no, loses like 11 yards because it was at the other 49-yard line. So, yeah. So, not great. It's a low snap. Sam Darnold's not able to get it. It's like low to the left as well. So, second down and 19, so a loss of 9 yards. Shotgun formation. Running back to his left. Going to send Barner in motion up to the right. Drops back a pass. And Sam Darnold's going to try to avoid, but he gets sacked by Braden Fisk back at the 33-yard line. So it's going to be a loss of about 9 or 8. 10:35 left to go in the second quarter. And Fisk just bullied Bradford and then split the double team between him and Abraham Lucas. It's mainly Bradford's guy. He just gets beat. He's been so bad this year. So third down 27. Not great. Running back to his right. Going to have 2 tight ends to the left. Probably a run play here. Yep. Going to be handoff. And that's going to be Nolan gets about 4 yards. So fourth down and 23. But obviously not going to be anything going there. So great job there by the Rams. Get a stop here with 9:55 to go in the second quarter. Got to punt this ball away. Ooh. They're showing Chris Shula. Obviously, like I said, he has. I'm trying to remember. Is he the grandson or the? I can't remember if he's the grandson of Don Shula or the grandnephew. I think he's the grandson. I think he's the grandson of Don Shula. Punt is underway, and it is going to be a pretty decent punt. Not gonna lie. Fair caught. Oh, he muffed it, but then he recovered. Holy crap, Xavier Smith. Oh, that could have been bad. So he fair caught it at the 10, but muffed it and got to the 13-yard line. Oh, that could have been a difference maker right there. But great job, great awareness there by Xavier Smith. So 9:18 left to go second quarter. Going to go to commercial break. Chris Shula is the grandson, yes. Okay, because I was right about that. Thought so. Because I knew that a lot of Miami fans wanted Chris Shula because, like I said, carry on the legacy of Don Shula. But, so, obviously, Chris Shula, he ain't going to the Browns, that's for sure. I don't feel like he would go to the Raiders. So, he ain't going to the Raiders or the Browns. The other 2 positions that are available are the Cardinals. Now, I don't think so. Because why would you want to go into the NFC West against the 49ers, the Rams, and the Seahawks? And what's the last one that's available? What is the last one that's available? Oh, Bills. That could be ironic. If Chris Shula gets hired by the Bills, and then Chris Shula has a good career with the Bills, and he dominates the Dolphins, that would be awful. Well, awful for Dolphins fans, if that was the case. I'm off from work at last. This freaking goes, though. Whoop, whoop. So we get to have a little free time, a little time to ourselves. Very nice. Like I said, we're having a great game right now, 10-7. Hopefully, my prediction will be correct. Like I said, if the Seahawks win, I'm not going to be upset if the Seahawks win. Like I said, I think this would be a great Super Bowl. But dude, I've already got the points for the Patriots game. If I'm the only one that gets the Rams right, I'm looking good in pick'ems, and I will probably be second place, just behind Grant. Because that would mean that Grant didn't get a single one right because he went with Seahawks and Broncos. I'm trying to remember if I would be. Let's see. If it's 4 and 5, 7, 9, plus also getting the points. So yeah, I'll be 2 behind Grant. If the Rams win. If the Rams win. All right, so first down 10 from the 13-yard line. Stafford going to be under center. Looks like it's going to be 2 tight ends to the right. Now I'm going to send Allen in motion to the left. Going to be a handoff. That's going to be Kyron Williams. He's going to try the left side of the 15 up to the 20-yard line. So great run there, about 8 yards. Second down and 2. Ash started Blake Core with the carry. 9:05 to go in the second quarter. Oh, goodness. Under center, very, very tight. 3 tight end set. Going to be a handoff. That's going to be Blake Corum, who's going to try the right side. Gets the first down. Gets upended for sure. And gets it to the 24-yard line. That's going to be first down 10 for the Rams. Very chippy out there. A lot of pushing and shoving late. That is definitely a look. Goodness gracious! Someone's wearing like a blue bodysuit with like a mohawk. Going to be a handoff to Blake Corbin. Going to try the right side. Gets up to the 29-yard line. So great run there, 5 yards once again. Second down and 5. 7:47 left to go in the second quarter. Let's see the tail of the tape. Showing right now fewest points allowed versus most points in the game. I think it's the first time it's happened since, I think it says the Super Bowl Falcons versus Patriots. Shock information. Blake Corum to his right. Drop pick a pass. Only rush to 4. Quick throws. Be caught, and that's going to be a first down. Great job there by number 84. That is Parkinson. So it's about a 34.5-yard line. First down 10 for the Rams. What are you doing up there? It just sounds like they're just hopping around, running around. I never know what they're doing. They got to have some kids or something like that. I don't know. It's just constantly. 6:50 left to go in the second quarter. Not shotgun for under center with Blake Corbin in the backfield. Flash and pass, steps in the pocket, throws deep, and that's going to be caught by Puka Nacua up to the 45-yard line. First down 10 once again for the Rams. Tariq Woods arguing that it's a push-off. Maybe. Didn't see it. Hello there, Dobby. How you doing? Oh, gosh. I did not need that tight look on the center's butt. Bro, you didn't push off Tariq Woolen. Okay, buddy. All right, buddy. Come on now. I'll be doing that. 6:15 left in the second quarter. Still 10-6. Stafford under center. 2 tight ends to the right. Gonna send I can't remember his name. The wide receiver to motion, and I think he got back to the line. Yeah, I think Blake Corum back to the line. So second down 10. Dobby, I'm glad you're off work. I just wish the Evil Empire didn't get back to power. Well, there's still someone who could stop them. Either one of these teams can stop the Patriots. I do believe that either one of them could. All you need is good quarterback play at this point. So, under center, from the 44-yard line. Drop back to pass. Oh, that's going to be a draw play. That's going to be to Blake Corum. Try left side 40. Up to the 35-30. Up to the 26-yard line. And the Rams with another first down. 5:15 left to go in the second quarter. First down 10 for the Rams. W, I think I'm going to be sick to my stomach after watching these 2 games. It's been the best opportunity in the last 40 years for my Bears to finally win one. Feels like it's never going to happen. W, it still can. I believe, and I'm telling this right now, I believe this is the next, era where there's gonna be new teams that start popping up. I mean, like there's no one. The Chiefs dynasty started to kind of fall in the wayside. It depends on how long Andy Reid can still continue to coach. Can they stay healthy? Are they going to be able to get the weapons that they desperately need, especially with Travis Cousins going to be gone, with everything else that's kind of happened, especially with a lot of their health for their wide receivers. So Chiefs, is still up in the air. Bills, who knows anymore? Ravens are entering a new era with a new head coach. So again, there's a lot of turnover. There's still a possibility for the Bears to make it to the NFC Championship game next year. Shotgun formation. John Kirk to pass on second down and 8. Throws Puka Nacua to the 20 up to about the 17-yard line. Be just short. He's third down and 2 for the Rams. Well, actually, no, they're going to give him third down and 1. That's like 3:55. Let go second. 3:55. Let go second quarter. But I had the same conversation with Luke, who was talking about his Texans, and this would have been the best shot for them to win the Super Bowl. I can somewhat understand that, but I think at the same time, any year, especially with like as young as y'all's teams are, you still have a shot. Obviously, it'll be to that'll be Byron Williams to the 13. No, sorry, not 13. To the 11-yard line. First down 10 once again for the Rams. Draining this clock. 3:11. Let's go to the second quarter. Still 10-6. The Rams are driving on down the field. No offense, Zoe. Oh no, like I said, like Doug, I don't think that's really an offense. I mean, it's the same thing for like every single team that was in the divisional round. That was probably their best chance of winning the Super Bowl. Bills fine didn't have to go against their kryptonite. Texans with like their defense, all the young quarterbacks as well. Like I said, a very inexperienced team. So timeout was called by the Rams because, like I said, they were winding down the clock. So very smart play by Sean McVay. 2:41. Let's go second quarter. I will say, I am fascinated with how the NFL is going to look in 5 years. Because, like, let's think about it, okay? Obviously, Broncos' defense is going to be good. Cam Bonix continue to live up to that. Chiefs are always going to be a part of it. They got very injured as well. They had some tough luck. Can they still, like, try to kind of reload, same thing that the Patriots did once their first dynasty ended? Can the Chiefs do the same thing? Chargers, who knows? Honestly, but is their offense going to vastly improve in my opinion? We would hope so. So there's a whole bunch of stuff like I'm just talking about the AFC West and in general, but like whole bunch of stuff up in the air. Going to be a handoff to the right side by Blake Corum. He's going to get to the 10 and down to about back to the 10-yard line. So second down and 9 from the 10-yard line for the Rams. 2:31. Clock continues to run. It's probably taking a 2-minute warning, but I guess. Thanks, and boy, I hope the Pats don't win the Super Bowl. Absolutely none taken. There'll be no worries. That's what I figured. I mean, like, it's like I said, this playoff felt like it was the most wide open out of any of the playoffs. Out of any of the playoffs, it felt like it was the most wide open. Stafford under center. So I'll have to take a snap for that one, too. And they don't. Whoa! Hey, now. I think the 2-minute warning had already happened before like the offsides penalty had happened, but second down 8. But yeah, like I said, this felt like one of the most wide open playoffs in a very, very long time, which is why like it's just fun. It's just fun. Showing the Supergirl trailer. I know nothing about it. I didn't even watch the show, which I don't watch like a lot of the shows, but I know like they got Jason Momoa as the what's his name? He looks like Lobo. Is that his name? Like Lobo or something like that? I don't know. I think that's his name. So that could be cool. I don't know. I'm not like superheroed out. I just actually I might be superheroed out. I don't know. I think it's also helpful that like when I did go to the movies, I was going with my friends, and I don't want to go to the movies by myself. So that's the other reason why I'm just like, if I'm not around, my friends are also going to go. I don't think I'm going to go. I think I'm just going to wait for it to come on to streaming or something like that. Dobie, it was. And that's why it hurts the most because who knows if you ever get be like this again? Who knows the amount of opportunities you can get to come back to the Super Bowl? Well, the good news about this, there, Dobie, is this: you got Caleb Williams. Now, obviously, it's a team sport, but you have the most important position down pat. You know Caleb Williams is your franchise guy. You know you got Ben Johnson, who's an offensive guru. So as long as your defense can improve, especially with hopefully getting a better pass rush, especially with this upcoming draft, the edge rushers that are available, or interior presence. Like I said, you could also go like an interior defensive lineman that hopefully can get some more pressure in the interior. You are set for the next 10 or so years to be a consistent opportunity to make it deep in the playoffs. That could just be, making it to the wild card. That could make it to the divisional. Maybe eventually make it to the NFC Championship game. Like I think it's going to happen. It's always a stroke of luck for you to be able to make it to the Super Bowl. Always is. So again, you never know. You never know. He's playing Lobo. Okay, that's what I thought. He always wanted to play Lobo, and when he originally got into talks with DCU, he thought that's the role they wanted for him originally. Oh, okay, gotcha. I think that makes sense. Shotgun formation. Can't tell. I think it's Blake Corum to his right. From the 10-yard line. Draws back to pass. And is going to throw. And that's going to be an easy touchdown to Kyron Williams. And the Rams take the lead. 12-10. The extra point makes it a 3-point ball game. Great job there for Kyron Williams. Kind of like, works up and then cuts out. Great job there. Nick McWarry, I think, was a person who's supposed to be on him. Let's see here. No, it's just a whole bunch. It's a huge pick play. It's just a huge pick play. That's all it is. I believe in your Bears, Dobie. Exactly. So we should all believe. We should all believe in our teams, especially like the teams that just made the playoffs this year. It's a whole lot of young QBs. A whole lot of young QBs that are on their rookie deals, and you can still be able to build up around them as well. So you never know. You never know. Kick is up, kick is good. So it's 13-10. Rams take the early lead. We'll take the first lead. All right. So I said 27-23. Could still happen because there could be no scoring the rest of this half, and then all I would need is 14 points from the Rams and 13 points from Seahawks. That could technically still happen. Oh, if I get a perfect score, oh baby, I would feel amazing. This would be the best. It would be a great weekend. And then we're starting late. I just got a text that we're starting late for school, so I get to sleep in a little bit. Ooh, I'm going to feel great if that's the case. I'm going to feel great either way if the Rams win because, like I said, that means that I'm only 2 behind Grant, and I have a good chance of winning the pick'em because Grant, oh my gosh, dude, I love Grant to death. But during the season, sometimes he makes some interesting score predictions or interesting predictions. He's a Saints fan, and we're gonna go to a Saints game. We're not going to Saints Steelers game, and like I said, he's gonna finally get to see a Saints home game. But he made some great picks in the wild card and divisional round, and that's the reason why he's in the lead, based upon the point system. And so, I love him to death, but I want to win. I've been in second place every daggum year, and I don't want to be in second place. Now, right now, I'm in fourth because I did so bad. I did so bad in the divisional round. I was picking upsets, and I really shouldn't have. But it is what it is. Let's see here. Where was that? Oh, Dobie. Thank you, Zoe. I do believe in them as well. It's very hard, given how strapped for cash we're going to be on all of our safeties in the free agent market. But, Dobie, this is a great safety class. I will give you this. It is a great safety class. I could see you going with one in the first round. Like I said, it depends on who falls to you. If you're looking for a deep safety, look at Thiedemann from Oregon. He was a baller for Purdue the last couple of years. He's more of a free safety, like I said, lets you play deep. Obviously, Caleb Downs, we're not need to be anywhere close to Caleb Downs. But Thiedemann, there's a guy from Toledo. I'm trying to get his name. I'm looking at him right now. He's in high regard, so I'm trying to look him up right now. I can't think of his name, but he's one I'm thinking about too. There's Kamari Ramsey, who's pretty decent. The reason why I say it's because like the Panthers also need a safety, so I'm looking at safeties too. What's the one I'm thinking about? There's like four safeties that I'm thinking about. Hello, Fernando. How you doing? Thanks for subscribing. But yeah, no, I think this is a great safety class, great edge class, and I think it's a little bit of a sleeper with wide receivers. Not wide receiver ones, but some pretty decent wide receiver twos. From 35-yard line, shotgun formation, going to be Kenneth Walker to his left. Going to be a run by Kenneth Walker to the right side. Is going to get the edge and going to get up to about the 37-yard line. So gain of 2 yards there. Second down 8. 149 to go second quarter. Where are they at? Oh yeah. Emmanuel, I believe in the Bears. The lines might have been Ben Johnson merchants. That's a possibility. Vikings now have 9. Yeah, dude. And the Vikings, no, look up the Vikings cap space. It is horrendous, and they don't have a lot of wiggle room at all. It is pretty daggone bad. Shotgun formation from the 30. Oh, they only give him a yard. 36-yard line. Drop back to pass and throws across the middle. Incomplete. Great job there by Kobe Durant on Cooper Kupp, making it third down and 9. 144. Let's go second quarter. But yeah, no, the Vikings. They have to hope and pray that 9 has an amazing third year because, oh gosh, it's not looking great. The Packers window might have been over in 2 years. Might be over in 2 years. Bears could really do something. That's for sure. I don't want to lose faith in the Lions. I really hope that they continue to be good. Empty set for Sam Bradford. Sam Darnold. Good Lord. Throws behind number 36. Is it Cannon? No, Nolan. Fourth down and 9. 141. Let's go second quarter. Sam Bradford. Good Lord. I don't know how in the world I came up with that one. That's a name I ain't said in a while. Sam Bradford, dude. Adobe. And all of our safeties. Oh, thank you, Emmanuel. And thank you, Ryan. You guys are right. It's just I'm a little older than you guys. And so it feels like that for me. A lot closer to the end with nothing to show for it. But, like I said, there's a flag, by the way. Don't know what flag is on. But think about the same thing for the Chiefs before Patrick Mahomes. Before Patrick Mahomes, the Chiefs hadn't been to the Super Bowl since the 60s. So again, it's a holding on the kicking team. So again, they had to go through a whole lot, and then all of a sudden they have a dynasty. I'm not saying the Bears are going to have a dynasty anytime soon, but you could go through a whole period of sucking for a long time, or just find some way somehow to screw it up at the end. Because the Chiefs kept on doing that. You had the Marty Schottenheimer, who had all the different kinds. Like I said, a lot of times with the Chiefs, just finding ways to just come up empty at the end. And then everything aligned. Where you had the great head coach, you had Patrick Mahomes, you had the great DC that was able to get the best out of your defense, so that when it came to those big games, Spagnuolo showed out. So again, anything can happen. Anything can happen. Do I think that the Panthers are going to go 11-6 next year? No, not even close. Not even close. We have a very hard schedule. Is it going to happen? No. But do I think that we can build upon this and probably have another close to 8 or 9 win season and then be trying our best to make it back to the playoffs? Sure. We're still so far away from being anywhere close to what the Bears are right now, as far as having all of the weapons, having a lot of great defensive pieces. So again, anything can happen. Anything can happen. Now I will say this. I have low expectations right now. Well, decent expectations. 9 wins is a decent expectation. But if there's some way somehow that the Panthers make a big swing in the free agency, then maybe just possibly I will raise my expectations. If there is some way somehow that we're able to convince Trey Henderson, like, hey, come here. You want to get paid a lot for a long time. We'll keep you here. Charlotte looks really nice. If we ever get Trey Henderson, I'm gonna be so hyped. I'm making an immediate video talking about it. Well, it depends on what happens. Depends on what happens. But I'll make a video. I'll make a video that day. But like that could happen technically, though. I think he's gonna go to more so a playoff contender. Um, but who knows? I think there's a possibility that we could trade for somebody as well. We have a capital to do so if we want to. So I don't know. Is there a Jesus movie coming out this Easter? What is this? 3 Generations of Women. Oh, okay. So it's like it's Mary, the Faithful Women of the Bible by Fox. Okay. Minnie Driver's in it. I don't know. I was trying to figure out which stories. I think I think I picked up on a couple of them. But. So Rams get the ball back with 2 timeouts, up by 3. 1:33 left to go in the second quarter. Shotgun formation with looks like I think that's Blake Corum to his left. Knows me Kyron Wentz handoff up to the 30, down to the 33-yard line. Clock will continue to run. 2nd down and 5. Oh, no, I didn't say Max Crosby, though. Henderson could happen. Max Crosby ain't happening. Henderson could happen, technically. Shotgun formation, running back to his left, drops back to pass, throws, and that's going to be great defense by Nicky Manwari. I mean, that's a great pass breakup. 3rd and 5, 109 left to go second quarter. Like I said, Emmanuel, I'm not saying Max Crosby because I know that's very far-fetched. Plus, also Max Crosby wants to stay in L.A. Not in L.A., sorry. And the Raiders, he wants to basically retire Raider. I don't think he's going to leave anymore. I know there's a possibility, but I think that it all depends on who they're getting as head coach. Depends on who they're getting as head coach, maybe. But, yeah, Max Crosby probably not leaving the Raiders, but if we spend a whole lot of money on Trey Henderson, that's possible that he could come. It's not out of the realm of possibility. And Nicky Manwari tries to get a blitz and throws up for Puka Nacua, and that is on Tariq Woolen. Now, I'm kind of surprised because Tariq Woolen had a little bit of hand on there. I guess it wasn't pass interference, but 4th down and 5. Tariq Woolen's kind of doing a little shout and match with Puka Nacua. And, oh, wait, no, the Rams called timeout before the play. Oh, okay, so 3rd down and 5. All right. W, we had an amazing draft class last year, which was what helped propel us to the point. It's going to have to be hard to replicate another draft class like that. Depends on who you're drafting, but yes, it could be hard to replicate that. But if you just have a decent draft, it can also be great as well. The last 2 draft classes alone just made up 15 years of failing. It would take another draft class like we've had the last 2 years to even think we're going to make the defense average. In other spots, they have been really low on rankings where they finished bottom of the league or in some of the defensive stats. Dropping the pass on 3rd down and 5. Stafford is going to throw. That's going to be caught. But actually, no, great job there once again by Nicky Manwari knocking that ball away. He has been playing great. Right now, he's barking. He is barking. He's having a great on time. He's starting to bark at Stafford. Look at him. Average of the day, Nicky Manwari. So 1:03 left to go second quarter. Got to punt this ball away. I agree. I think your defense obviously can improve. I think part of the reason why is I loved in the sound, but at times he's been fine. Like I said, he did a pretty good job against the Rams. Like I said, it really going to come down to who you're able to get in the draft because you're not able to spend that much on the free agents. But again, if you get the right people at a right price, and like I said, just take best available who comes down to you. There's a possibility. There's honestly a possibility. So 54 seconds after this commercial break, Seahawks have 2 timeouts, and they are at the 22-yard line. Emmanuel, look out for Terry Fat now for the Bears. He knows talent, but not much more. That is fair. That is fair. Um, Again, let's think about it this way. Okay, so the Bears right now are picking. Let's see, late, mid to late 20s. So you're picking mid to late 20s. So you're in the range for either the number two safety, if you want to take a safety. You're in the range for. I think there's a possibility to get 6 edge rushers in the first round. Six or yeah, I bleed closer to 6 than maybe even 7. But so you're probably looking at maybe the 6th edge rusher. If you're looking at interior defensive lineman, potentially you could take the third best. So like Peter Wood's probably gone by then. I feel like Peter Wood's going to the Ravens is a great spot for him, but also like more potentially where you could fall. So I do think that Peter Woods is going to fall. Kay McDonald, that's an interesting one. I don't know where he's going to go. He's kind of gone up and down my draft board. I have no idea where he's going to go. He's a very, very great run defender. Kind of like Ty Williams was last year, but Ty Williams even had a better pass rush than I would say for Kay McDonald. But obviously, people are going to be looking at for him. So maybe interior. And then also you need linebacker help too, like especially linebacker depth. So again, I feel like the Bears are going to go very defensive heavy in the draft, and this is a great defensive class. So like I said, I like the linebackers, especially like later on. You could possibly get like a Jacob Rodriguez like in the third round. That'd be great for y'all. Like I said, you could take like a safety in the second round, maybe. Like I said, I think there's potential that obviously you got to hit on the picks, and you got to get lucky for that person to come down to you. But there is a possibility where the Bears could absolutely make a great draft. Let's see here. 25. Imagine the Bears trade up for Caleb Downs. Ooh. You'd have to give up a whole lot for a safety, so I don't know if you would want to do that. Get a good solid edge in the second year cooking. Exactly. I don't want any more Notre Dame players. Downs Ohio State. Is he? Need a linebacker for sure. Yeah. Would there be a Notre Dame player that I think you would actually get? Nah, I don't think so. I don't see anybody you would get from Notre Dame. Shotgun formation from the 26-yard line. A running back to his left, drops back the pass, and Sam Darnold is going to throw. That's going to be caught by Cooper. No, I said not Cooper Kupp. Sorry, JSN with Williams on the coverage. Going to be first down 10 up to about the 37-yard line. 49 seconds left to go in the second quarter. That's a great attempt there by Darius Williams. Almost knocked it away. He got a hand on it. That's very strong hands by JSN. Shotgun formation, going to have no one to his right. Drops back a pass, and is getting some pressure. Throws, that's going to be incomplete. Almost picked up by Quentin Lake, but it was knocked away by, I believe, Witherspoon. I think Quentin Lake was like, dude, almost got that one. 44 seconds to go second quarter. Again, I should have Seahawks have all 3 timeouts. Sorry about that. I said 2 before, they have all 3. Notre Dame safeties tend to work out. Emmanuel, you sure enough know about that? Yep, with Xavier Watts. That's still gonna hurt me for a while. How much I had a draft crush on Xavier Watts, and then he goes to the freaking Atlanta Falcons. Shotgun formation, running back to the left. Drops back a pass, and getting pressure, steps in the pocket, throws deep, and it's going to be caught. Oh my gosh, but Jason got laid out, but it doesn't matter because he gets some barking. Doesn't matter that Cameron Crowe laid him out. It is a first down 10. Great job there by JSN. Boom! He still got laid out, but he will hold on to that ball. He just worked Cameron Crowe too. That's a tough grab. So Seahawks did call their first time out. 37 seconds. Shotgun formation. A running back to his right. Bunch formation to the left. Now going to send Jason in motion over to the right. I think it's Emmanuel Forbes on it. That's not great. Drop back pass. Quick throw speed. Nolan, who makes a move, gets up to the 10, down to the 9. Great job there for Nolan. First and goal from the 9. Timeout was called by Seattle. They have 30 seconds and one more timeout. Getting swept by the Panthers was worth it because we got Watts. He'll be a top 3, if not 1 safety in the league within 3 years. Mark my words. Emmanuel. I don't think that is going to be the case. He had to compare with Kyle Hamilton and also other safeties as well. Top 10 for sure. Top 3, top 1. I don't know about that. I love Xavier Watts, but I'm also not delusional. So, first and goal from the 9-yard line, 30 seconds. Shotgun formation. Running back to his right, and looks like it's going to be bunched to the left. And a flag is thrown. False start. Hey, false start on Seattle. Going to back him up. Gonna back him up. I said what I said. Hey, I got you there, Manuel, but I don't believe it. I love him. I love Xavier Watts so much as well. But I'm also going to be rational. Okay? I'll be irrational there, Emmanuel. But I am still tipping you got it. Xavier Watts. I swear, if the Falcons get like Elijah Surratt, I'm going to be very upset. Shotgun formation, running back to his left. Drops back to pass, and is going to get some pressure. Throws the end zone. I mean, goodness gracious. Sam Darnold, he had JSN open. He just overthrew him. So, second and goal, 25 seconds. Yeah, he literally had him. He just way overthrew him. And Jason just like throws it into the stands like, I don't have much. Let me blind delusion in my good players. LOL. That's fair. That's fair there, Manuel. Fair. From the 14-yard line, shotgun formation. That's in Jason in motion up to the left. Drop back to pass. And is going to throw his back foot. And that's going to be a touchdown to JSN. Right over Quentin Lake. Did not even see that. And Seattle will take the lead going to halftime, more than likely. 20 seconds to go second quarter, and a touchdown for JSN, 16-13. Edge want to make it a 4-point game. Good Lord, Braden Fisk absolutely worked Anthony Bradford. Oh man, Quentin Lake, you just missed him. Honestly, Rams, just keep on doing that. Put Braden Fisk on Anthony Bradford because he's literally just blowing him up every single daggone time. Snap is up, kick is up, and it is good. So it is 17-13, a timeout apiece for each team. That was only 20 seconds. So again, Rams will be down at halftime. Seattle does get the ball start second half. I don't know if he's going to fall to him. But, dude, if the Rams get Delane, like if they get Mansour Delane from LSU, bro, that would be awesome. That would be awesome, dude. The old guy just like, oh, God, get over here. Whole lot of talking going on. The ref's like, hey, make it up, hey. I just love how, like, sometimes the refs will just be like, hey, no, we can't get away from each other. You're good. Yeah, Jason has 7 catches for 115 yards in the first half. If he doesn't win Offensive Player of the Year, it's going to be crazy. Returnable from the 1 up to the 5, 10, 15, up to 20, up to the 25, and down to about the 28-yard line. It was Ron Rivers. Yeah, Ron Rivers with the return. So 15 seconds. So maybe the Rams could do something, but I think they're just going to probably do it, if I had to guess. If I had to guess. Let's make sure that my score bug was right. So obviously this is the last stream. Like I said, I'm not streaming the Super Bowl. So it'll be a last stream of like games. Oh, that's going to be a shotgun formation. Okay, well, they got timeout. So from the 29-yard line, drop back to pass, and it's got plenty of time. So dump it up to the tight end, to the 35, up to the 40, down to the 41-yard line. Timeout was called by the Rams. But yeah, like I said, this is my last stream of going to be what am I talking about? Of the games. But I'll be doing 3 streams of the mock drafts that I'll be doing. But I am going to try to figure out, especially in the offseason, how I can do a score bug without having to pay that kind of money for it. So like I said, I tried to do one before, and it was going to cost me like $20 a month. I was like, no, I'm not spending $20 a month for a score bug. I was like, I can figure something else out. So I'm going to try to figure that one out. So, 8 seconds remain. No timeouts from the 41-yard line. Bunch to the right, and a timeout was called by Seattle. I don't know why I don't say anything about meatloaf. Now I'll do anything for love. That's a weird one. I think I just looked at I don't have much, and all of a sudden, I don't know why the song that came to my head. Makes no sense. This is a great game. I'm so happy. I really am happy. I'm so happy. Okay, so you got like the defensive battle that was Patriots versus Broncos. Obviously, doesn't go the way that we were hoping it would go, but at the same time, it's fine. It's a defensive battle, and this one is just off. It's just going back and forth, and it's just it's just fun. It's a fun game. It's a fun game. It's a fun one, and like I said, ends technically the season on for me. Shotgun formation, bunch to the right, drops back to pass, and only rushing 3. Stafford is going to step in the pocket, is going to run, is going to, you're basically the last play, and there we go. Predicament Warrior is returning it. I think that's the end of the game. Yeah, that should be the end of the game. End of the half. Because Stafford was down. So I guess he was touchdown. Not a touchdown, but he was touched down. So 17-13. Not bad. Not bad at all. All right. So, 12-play, 87-yard drive in the second quarter for the Rams. They're showing the 3 for 5 scoring for the Seahawks. Like I said, Seahawks started off good. Like I said, they had that deep pass to Rashid Shaheed, and they had the touchdown to Kenneth Walker. So, again, great. I think I was going to talk about something. I forgot what I was going to say. I can't forget this is Fox. There's some interesting stuff that's being advertised. Anyways, is the Super Bowl being done by NBC since Fox and CBS have the championship games? I feel like that's right. I don't know. I might be wrong on that one. But anyways, I'm excited for the Super Bowl. I'm excited for draft season, talking about free agents. Like I said, I'll be doing those kind of videos as well. I just feel like there's a whole bunch of change coming, and there's so many opportunities, so many possibilities that I think that's the reason why I'm so infatuated with how this offseason is going to go. Because for one, we still don't technically know how much increase is going to be for the cap space. Because there's the expectation, and then there's the reality. And based upon what a lot of teams have done, They are expecting a huge boom this season. Because here's my thought. Okay. You got a whole bunch of teams that are in the negatives and deep in the negatives. And I've been doing, I looked it up and try to see, like, who I can, move and whatnot. Chiefs, one of them's kind of simple. Just cut Juwan Taylor. You get like $20 million off the books. Um, and I mean, you already got Jalen Moore and you got Josh Simmons, so it makes sense. There's some other moves you can make as well as far as like restructuring if you want to. But the Vikings, it's hard to decide what they're going to do as far as like who they're going to cut, because some of these cuts don't really save much money, which is part of the problem of you signing those contracts. And the reason why a lot of Vikings fans are upset with their GM, again, I'm not going to say anything. I just think that the Vikings are in an interesting situation. We just talked about it before. You have an amazing defense that still has holes that you want to be able to fill, especially at cornerback and at safety, because I said your Harrison Smith's going to be gone. You got an offense who, as soon as some people have gotten hurt, it has been drastically different, especially for the offensive line trying to protect J.J. McCarthy. And you desperately need J.J. McCarthy to step up. So can he step up? We hope so. But you're seeing right now Sam Darnold go into a different situation and blossom as well. You're seeing how obviously you would have had to pay Sam Darnold, but he probably would have stayed for a either similar or lesser than this contract. So again, if I'm the Vikings, I am praying that J.J. McCarthy works out his third year, where he has like a whole other season underneath with the offense, and hopefully improves. Because good Lord, if you have to see Sam Darnold continue to work well with the Seahawks, and have to waste another season of J.J. McCarthy, and have to waste another season of that great defense, especially if Brian Flores doesn't get a head coaching job, I'm sorry, but I would feel awful because you were 14-3 last year, and you just couldn't beat two teams. And that was the Lions and the Rams. That's what I'm saying. It's. I'm glad I'm not a Lion. I'm glad I'm not a Vikings fan. I'll say that. I will say that. But yeah. W, they need to get better at defensive for the Bears. They went 2-4 in the division. Yes, they did. Like I said, Masters of Wine, like, I get, and I've kind of talked this before too. I get why some teams are upset about the you win your division, you get a home playoff game, but it makes it so much important to win your divisional games, because if I just win my division, I am guaranteed to win a home playoff game. Well, then if I lose a divisional game, I feel the weight of that way more, because I'm like, crap. Now I gotta feel the fact of, like, the Vikings could win the NFC North, or now, oh crap, now the Packers. Now I gotta go to the Packers instead of me hosting a game. Maybe I have to go to the Packers. Like, that could potentially happen. So that's what makes the division games so important, and why football in general, same thing with the rivalry games for college football, is so important, because it can make and break your season. And so those games are ones you have circled on your calendar, like, I gotta win these. And if I don't, I can screw up my whole entire season. And that's what makes it so important. So again, I would not want to change I would not want to change at all how the playoffs are done. I think they're great. I think it's great how it is. And not so much for the AFC, but pretty much the whole entire NFC has had years where they were by far the absolute worst. Like, there was a year, the NFC North, where the winner was like 8-7-1. Early 2000s, and also up to 2010, the Seahawks would win the NFC West with an 8-8 record, and they won that one year with a 7-9 record. Yes, is the South bad? And they haven't been bad for quite some time since 2020. What 2021? Yes. Have they consistently been bad? Yes. But but it doesn't mean that the South can't get better. It can get better. So again, I think that's kind of dumb. It's kind of dumb how that's continue to be a narrative. When also NFC East, you had the Washington Commanders win it one year with a losing record, and then they almost beat the eventual Super Bowl champions with the Buccaneers. So again, I'm just mentioning the fact that like you want to constantly be saying like, "Oh, we need to do away with this." I understand your frustration, but at the end of the day, it comes back to you didn't win the divisional games you needed to, and then that's what your hung up is going to be on, especially for the next year. Like, we got to win these games. I just think it's beautiful football. I think it's the beauty of football. So, I do have a video going to be coming out soon. Try to get out um, maybe not Monday, but definitely by Tuesday. Talking about the 6 football narratives that are misguided. Especially since, like, the NFL season wanting to close. Like, so you got the one more game after this one. College football's already done. But there have been uh, there's been some football narratives that's been passed around that I'm like, I get what you're saying, but I think that it's a little misguided. There's not added context, and people are just running away with it. So I made a video talking about that. So I'm going to have that posting hopefully soon. But I'm going to be busy on Monday for sure. I'm hoping for another great half. Like this was a great first half, 17-13. Seahawks are with the ball, so again, you're hoping to kind of lean on Kenneth Walker. That's what's been working out so far. Jansen had a great time as well. So it should be interesting. It should be fun. Christian Gonzalez will make first career Super Bowl appearance, of course. I hate the dumb like things. Like if he was a veteran that like bounced around teams, that would make sense. But he's in his like 3rd year for the Patriots. Of course, he is literally going to be, you know, making his first Super Bowl appearance. Like that makes no sense. That makes no sense why we do that. Why do we do something stupid like sat at the bottom? Emmanuel, I'm back now. I had to go watch Xavier Watts highlights real quick. Last Watts comment, I promise. Okay, Emmanuel. I'm going to enjoy C.J. Allen being on the Carolina Panthers, there, Emmanuel, and you're going to like it. You're going to be able to see C.J. Allen, your Georgia Bulldog, as a Carolina Panther, and you're going to like it. I really do think we could possibly go with C.J. Allen. That's been my thought for quite some time because I want Sonny Styles, but he's going to be gone before we can even get close to the Panthers. And even though we technically have Trevor Wallace as the Mike linebacker, C.J. Allen would be better. So we could have C.J. Allen be the Mike linebacker, then move Trevor Wallace to be more so the off-ball, be more of the Sam, and be more free range, kind of what Christian Roseman has been doing. So, and that actually works out well because Trevor Wallace is very athletic. So, I feel like we'll go linebacker in the first round. I want a particular edge rusher, but I don't think we'll take him. But I do like Mason Thomas. But I think he's going to fall into the draft a little bit. Probably like a late first round pick. Maybe early second at the very latest. But I don't know, dude. There's a whole bunch of stuff we could do in the first round. I know there's a whole bunch of people who are saying we are going to get Kenyon Sadiq. I just wouldn't want to go first round tight end. That would not be my thought process because, like, I think we're fine at tight end. Is it a game changer tight end? No. But do I want to be spending a first round pick on a tight end? We already have decent tight ends, and we don't have a system that really focuses on one tight end. So again, it wouldn't make that much sense when we have so much other holes to do. And then, dude, the fact that some mock drafts have legitimately been putting out like the Penn State guard as our first round pick. We have two of the highest paid guards. Why would we draft a guard in the first round? Are we moving one of the guards to center? Maybe, but why would that make any sense when we're good at guards? I don't understand why people keep on putting that up there, but they do. Uh, Manuel, I don't mind C.J. Allen on the Panthers. He would fit nicely with y'all. Okay. I don't think he'll last that long, but you can dream. C.J. Allen's gonna be like linebacker number two, and not a lot of linebackers go in the first round. So I wouldn't be. I would be very surprised if C.J. Allen lasts. Um, you know, if he doesn't last to 19. But you gotta think about it. Like Sonny Styles, obviously gonna go number one. Depending on how you feel about Arvo Reese, some people see him as a linebacker, some people as edge rusher. In my mind, I think it's gonna be hyped up way too much. Arvo Reese is not even close to being a finished product. So you're projecting a whole lot for him. And the fact that some people are putting Arvo Reese at number two overall, I'm like, really? Really? Like, he started off really well, then he kind of flandered out as the season progressed. Like, and also this has only had one full year of being a starter. So again, I would not feel great about it. He's more of a tweener. But what do I know? So if you see Arvo Reese as a linebacker, then I put CJ Allen as number three on as a linebacker. And if that's the case, then yeah, there is not going to be three linebackers that get taken before pick 19. This is not. When's the last time three linebackers were taken before pick 19? Good lord. Maybe the 90s? Maybe? Good lord, I can't think of the last. Let's see. The last time three linebackers at all were taken in the first round was probably that draft class. We had Kenneth Murray. Well, I think let's see, it was Kenneth Murray, Patrick Queen, and somebody else. But those were like late first round picks, up in like 20 something. So again, that would surprise me if that was the case. Parker Alberto Mendoza going to Georgia Tech. Yes, he is. I think it's a great fit. Oh, hey, little muff there by Rashid Shaheed. Fair caught the ball, but technically kneeled down in the end zone, so it's be up to the 20-yard line because it's technically bounced, and then in the end zone. I think it's good for Mendoza. Like I said, he's going to a different spot than Indiana because that would be very hard for him to live up to Fernando Mendoza. So again, great on him by finding a great system in Georgia Tech. I like Brent Key going to the ACC, and it might be good for him. So I think it's good for him. It's good for him, honestly. The 20-yard line under center. Ken walk in the backfield. Two tight ends to the left. Going to be a handoff. Ken Walker is going to try the middle. He's going to be up to about the 24-yard line. 84 yards, second down 6. Emmanuel, IDK, someone might get a crush on Allen and take him early, kind of like Colson Loveland. But overall, you probably get one of the top linebacker prospects. I can see it. I can see maybe, like, let's just say the Dolphins. That's the earliest because I think that Sonny Styles more likely could go to the Dolphins too. Or Dolphins could go with one of the cornerbacks as well. Dolphins could go a lot of different directions. But you get an athletic run defense linebacker that can play Mike, that has done it like Kirby Smart's defense. He's going to be in high demand. Drop back to pass on the second down 5. Going to be a handoff. Oh, a great catch there by JSN. Up to about the 36-yard line, first down 10 for the Seahawks. But yeah, I would be surprised if he goes very, very early. Just because, like, normally linebackers don't go that high. I think the average first linebacker taken of the last 5 years is like maybe the 20s. Under center, gonna send number I think it's Saubert. Yeah, Saubert and the motion. Is that his name? That's something like that. Number 81. Now Barton in motion to the left. Gonna be a fake pitch, and Sam Darnold's getting pressured by Jared Verse. Throws this one away. It'll be second down and 10. Almost got sacked by Jared Verse. 13-20. Let's go to third. Excuse me. Pardon about that. Shotgun formation. Running back to his left. And going to be a draw play. Kenneth Walker's going to try the right side, and he's going to get gobbled up for about a 2-yard loss. Now, there is a flag. So it looks to be like it could be third down 12. But there could be a flag on the Seahawks being pushed back even further. Now, I would probably decline it, though, if I'm doing like third down 12 compared to like second down like 17. Well, second down, whatever it might be. Let's see here. Holding, yep, on the offense. Penalty decline, so it's third down 12. So, can the Rams get the Seahawks to do a 3 and out? Well, that was 3 and out because they already got first down. Never mind. I'm wrong. 13-20, let's go to the third quarter. Third down 12. 17-13. Shotgun formation. Nolan to his left. Bunch formation to the right. Now with suggesting the motion over to the left. It looks like Emmanuel Forbes. No, not Emmanuel Forbes. I don't know who's on him. Dropping the pass is going to get sacked back at the 27-yard line. I believe it's Braden Fisk who gets the sack. And that will be fourth down for the... Oh, actually, no, it's Landman. My bad. Landman, look at you. Coming in on the blitz. Whooping the dog mess out of Nolan. It's like him and also Braden Fisk. Because Braden Fisk has been... Dude, he's been whooping. Absolutely whooping Bradford. I don't know who it would technically go to, but it's second nonetheless. So 4th and 19, got to boot this ball away. Punt is underway, and it is going to be a decent one. Fair caught at about the... Oh my gosh, Xavier Smith. Oh my gosh, Xavier Smith. Not again. You muffed it again, and now Seahawks have the ball at like the 14-yard line. Again, if you're oh my gosh, just get out of the way. Just get out of the way at that point. Bro. He was backpedaling. He was getting off out of balance. Fell down, try to catch it. It just gets muffed. It's muffed. Young, reception. Forbes didn't even try, bro. Dude. That's a huge play too, because now Seattle's like first and 10 for like the 14. So, from the 17-yard line. Sorry about that. 12:07 go to third. Under center, 2 tight ends to the left. More likely to be a run play here, if I guess. No, actually going to be a quick pass, or supposed to be. Throws, and that's going to be caught. Jake Bobo for a touchdown, and Seattle capitalizes immediately off of that fumble by Xavier Smith. Jake Bobo gets a playoff touchdown. Looky there. Looky there, Blake. Jake Bobo. Jake Bobo. 23-13. Oh, he cooked. He actually cooked Kobe Durant. All right, snap, hold, kick is up, kick is good. So it is 24-13. Muff, dude. That muff. And this is like I said, it's the second time he muffed it. It's the second time he muffed it. Ah, man. Who is new quarterback for Indiana football next year? It's the TCU guy, Josh Hoover, I think is his name. It's a TCU guy. He had a decent year, and he takes over Indiana. So that's the new guy. I think it's Josh Hoover. I think it's his name. Yeah. They got him. They got Nick Marsh. I think that's his name from Michigan State. Um, there's another big splash that Indiana made. There's another wide receiver they got. So they're losing a good bit. Mm, there are some other people that Indiana got too, but obviously they were focused on the championship, so they didn't make that many moves in the transfer portal. Well, Rams, please, oh please, oh please, oh please, oh please, find some way. Well, like I said, if they don't win, it's fine. I'd prefer if they win because then I would be uh, in play for the pickums. But if they don't win, yeah, it is what it is. Parker, who is new quarterback for Georgia? Oh no, they still have Gunnar Stockton. He's still the quarterback for Georgia. Um, like I said, he will be entering his senior year. Yeah, I think it's his senior year. I know it's probably his last year, and he'll probably go to the NFL. Which that's another thing too. Gunnar Stockton's an interesting draft prospect for me because at times he can like show up really well, and at times it's like, what are you doing? So I need to see a little more consistency from him, especially for like trying to assume where he's going to go in the draft. Obviously, Art's going to come out, Lenore Sellers potentially. Like I said, there's going to be a whole lot of quarterbacks that in this upcoming draft class that not this one but the next one that could be interesting for sure. Kickoff underway on the return from the 5 to the 10 to the 15, up to the 20, up to the 25, and down, 25-yard line. Great job there by Seattle corralling him, so first down to the 25-yard line. Emmanuel, Gunnar Stockton should never leave Athens and just live off his time at Georgia. Or, hey, maybe Gunnar Stockton could be the next Atlanta Falcons quarterback. Who knows? Maybe y'all get sick and tired of Penix, and then you just take Gunnar Stockton. There you go. Fix your problem there, Emmanuel. Who's the new quarterback for the Missouri Tigers? Oh, Austin Simmons, the backup quarterback for Ole Miss, was starter. Can't remember if Sarah got hurt, and then Trinidad Chambers took over, and then that was the end of the story. So again, Austin Simmons. So that could be good for y'all. Under center for the 25-yard line, play action pass. Stafford's got plenty of time. Throws across the field, and that's to be caught by Parks up to 50, the 45 up to the 40-yard line, and that is a first down. And Parkinson, he's like holding up to his hand. But great job there by Parkinson. First down 10 for the Rams. A great, great play. Josh Jobe was on the coverage. Did not time it up right at all. Oh, Leonard Williams getting a little up with it with Allen. From the 35-yard line, under center will be two tight ends to the right. Going to be a handoff to Kyron Williams, who's going to get up to about the 32-yard line. So I got about 3 yards there. Second down 7. I know you're joking, but there is actual people saying we should do that. The Falcons fan base pisses off sometimes. Yeah, I understand that. I know, yeah, you know I'm joking, but yeah. You got Georgia fans, so obviously they're gonna want their guy. They're gonna want their guy, but 10:35 go in the third quarter. Shotgun formation. Running back to his right, drops back to pass, and is going to throw for the end zone, and it's going to be caught. Oh, down the 2-yard line, and that's going to be Davante Adams, just short, first and goal nonetheless at the 2-yard line for the Rams. 10-15, let's go in the third. I mean, he just whoops Job. Josh Job, former Bama. Pistol formation, 2 tight ends to the right, drop back to pass, and Stafford throws for the end zone, and that's going to be a touchdown to Davante Adams. Once again, there's some flicks, there's some birds, there's some birds. Oh man, it is funny because it happens a lot that they'll get down to the 2-yard and they'll be like, "Oh, Davante Adams time." Just outside release on Tariq Woolen, and yep, great throw by Matthew Stafford. So, pull within about 3. Well, extra point make it a 3-point ball game. No, be a 4-point ball game. My bad. I was wrong with that. So right now it's 19-24. Obviously, got to make this extra point. And kick it up, and kick is good. So it is going to be 20-24. 9:41 left in the third quarter. And again, this is just an amazing game. Let's just clap it up. Clap it up. For being an amazing game. Just an amazing game. Where was I at? Oh, that's right. Parker, who is a new quarterback for Ole Miss. Technically to be determined. So obviously Trent Chambliss is trying to sue to try to get the extra year of eligibility. If not him, then it's going to be Deuce Knight. It's for sure going to be Deuce Knight. Emmanuel. Davante goal line fades incoming. Yes. Well, technically it wasn't a fade, it was an out and out. But yes, that's very much so. Gotta find Davante. Again, that's the other reason why I kind of wanted the Rams to win, because it would just be nice for Davante to finally make it to this nice. That would be nice. And then you can root for the Rams and just be like, oh well, let's have Davante Adams win himself a Super Bowl ring against the Patriots, so they no one really likes the people still like Patriots because I was a Patriots fans. But like, it's also weird too. It's like a whole bunch of people don't like Patriots fans because of the way they're acting, but a whole lot of people love Drake May. So it's like this dynamic of like, who do I hate? I can't hate Drake May because he's an awesome human being and he's really nice, so everybody still loves him. But then there's also the Patriots. Parker, who's a new quarterback for Miami? Ooh, that one I do not know. I am not sure because I know that they were trying to get Mensa from Duke, and then there's that whole entire situation with him being sued by Duke because he was supposed to sign this contract, and then da da da. So again, that's the whole situation. So I'm not sure. That's a good question. Um, I don't even know who else they got. Like I know they got like I think they got a smaller quarterback from a smaller school, but I know their big thing was they were trying to get Mensa, but then now Duke is suing him for leaving. So, like I said, I have no idea. I think that's up in the air, very much up in the air. No. Carson Beck he ran out of eligibility. He's in his 6th year. I think he's in his 6th year. No, for sure 5th year. But yeah, Carson Beck is not going back to Miami. That was his last play for Miami Hurricanes was throwing a pick. So he's probably I don't know where is Carson Beck? Where is he going to be going? Oh gosh, I still can't tell where Carson Beck is going to go in the draft. I have to wait longer and longer to kind of see where other people kind of have him because It's not a great quarterback draft class, but I don't think there's going to be a lot of people who will be like, oh, Carson Beck, yeah, I'll go with him. So from the 35-yard line after that touchback, under center will be two tight end set. Send Jake Bobo into motion. Going to be a handoff that's going to be to Nolan, who's going to try the right side. He gets about maybe about 2 yards, 2 or 3 yards, depending on the spot. Carson Beck is the Ryan Fitzpatrick of Brett Favre's. That is incredible. Emmanuel, that is immaculate. I like that. Oh, no, actually, I love that. I love that. That's amazing. Is the Ryan Fitzpatrick of Brett Favre's. Under center, two tight ends to the left. Now I'm going to send Sauber in motion to the right. So the even set. Can't walk in the backfield. Now I'm going to send tight end motion. But he has to, oh, great. Great job there by the Rams. That's going to be a 2-yard loss. So it'll be third down and about 9. Great pursuit by the Rams. They're not getting really anything on the edges, especially to the right side. Hey there, Zoe. How you doing? How you doing? What description exactly? Is Drew Aller still quarterback for Penn State? No, he's going to go to the draft. Penn State got Rocco Becht from Iowa State. So I said Matt Campbell went to Penn State, so a whole lot of people from Iowa State left. Shotgun formation, dropping the pass, and Sam Darnold is going to take a deep, well, not really a deep shot, low throw to Cooper Kupp, who's going to get the first down. Gain of about 12. First down there for Seattle. 8:08 left to go in the third quarter. Yeah, Drew Aller is going to be seen as like a project in the NFL, so probably like maybe taking like the third round. Under center, two tight ends to the right. Guys, Rashid Shaheed in motion over to the right. Going to be a handoff to Kenneth Walker. He's going to try the middle. He's going to get to the 50, up to the 45, and all the way down to the 41-yard line. That is a gain of 11 yards. First down 10 for Seattle. 7:30. Let's go to the third quarter. Still 24-20. From the 41-yard line, empty set for Sam Darnold. Dropping the pass. Got time. Dumps it off. That's going to get to the 35, up to about the 30, basically the 32-yard line. Gain about 9 yards. Good Lord. Second down and 1. I was losing my mind on that one. Is Dante Moore leaving? No, Dante Moore's coming back to Oregon. He saw he was going to be drafted by the Jets, and he was like, nah, I'm good. Nah, I'm good. He's like, let's run it back with Oregon. Let's try to win a national championship. Basically, he was like. So, pistol formation with, looks like JSN to his left, Kenneth Walker behind him. Now motions JSN. Going to be a quick screen pass. JSN's going to easily get the first down to 30, to 25 down to the 20-yard line. First down 10 once again for Seattle. 6:08 left to go in the third. Seahawks are driving. Yeah, Roger McCreary, I mean, he's on an island. He just got to take up Cooper Kupp. From the 20-yard line, under center. Barner to his right. Now over to his left. Overlord to the left. Going to be a play action pass, a rollout. Jared Verse is getting pressure. Going to throw us. We caught Barner, who's down to about the 15-ish yard line, so a gain of 6 yards there. Second down and 4. Is Indiana football going to win the national championship next year? Maybe. I don't think so, though. My prediction would be Indiana still makes the college football playoff. I don't think they win it because, like I said, there's a whole lot of people that are going to be losing this offseason. Under center, going to be 2 tight ends to the right. Going to be a quick throw, and that's going to be a bad throw. Try to get a Jake Bobo. So it'll be 3rd down and 3 for Seattle. This is going to be the stop that the Rams desperately need. Again, Sam Darnold trying to do a quick throw to Jake Bobo. He was, they were off by about 5 yards. So it makes sense, but let's see here. Can the Rams get a stop? 4:57 field third. 3rd down, 3. 24-20. Sam Darnold, shotgun formation, will be bunch formation to the right. Kenneth Walker goes back into motion up to the left, but still by a side. And drop back to pass is getting some pressure. Is going to throw. That's going to be caught. That's going to be Cooper Kupp for a touchdown. Seattle. Okay, for a second there, I was like, why is nobody really celebrating? But Seattle with the touchdown, Cooper Kupp. 30-20. 4:52. Let's go to the 3rd quarter. Emmanuel, Patrick Mahomes Jr. must have been distraught when Moore said he would return. Yeah. I mean, one, hopefully, like I said, he can get some development because he didn't really get a lot of development in Nebraska. But, yeah. Dylan Raiola. All right. And kick is up, and kick is good. So it's 31-20. 4:52 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Who is the quarterback for LSU football? Is going, so Garrett Nussbaum is going pro. It is Sam Leavitt, the quarterback for Arizona State last year. So Sam Leavitt is the quarterback for LSU now. Garrett Nussmeier is, oh gosh, I don't know where Garrett Nussmeier is going to go. I've said this before, and I don't know or not, but for some odd reason, in my mind, I have Garrett Nussmeier having the career of Kellen Moore, being drafted in like the 3rd or 4th round as a backup, developing in a system for many years, and then taking over as a position coach, and then eventually to like offense coordinator. I don't know why, but that's just like I've not seen a vision, but like I just can see that happening because obviously I said his dad's offensive coordinator, Doug Nussmeier. So I don't know why, but that's just what I'm thinking. So I have the idea of him like sitting behind a quarterback where that could be like a Dak Prescott or something like that, developing and then eventually taking over as a coach. I don't know why, but that's what I have. This is a variable football coach, football quarterback. I believe it's like it's going to be a QB battle that hasn't been determined just yet, so I don't know about that one. Dobie, on a positive note, Derrick Rose, yes, he did get his number retired. Very good. Yeah, last night. His name's up in the rafters with Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen. Yeah, I did see that. I did see that on my feed of YouTube that Derrick Rose got his number retired. Good for him. Good for him. If he hadn't got hurt, what could have been? That's the only thing I know about him, though, is that he was really good, had an MVP season, and that he would constantly get hurt, though. And so it's always what if for Derrick Rose. Still a great season, though. Still a great season. I'm more so doing this because I really want the Rams to win, but I also want the Seahawks to win. I'm very conflicted. If the Rams win, then I do well in pick'ems. If the Seahawks win, then my pick'em season is done pretty much. But Seahawks versus Patriots would be a pretty good Super Bowl. Who is Auburn quarterback of football next year? That'd be one Byram Brown, the quarterback from USF. I'm very excited about that. Turn from the 15 to 20 to the 25 and down to the 25-yard line. So that's where the Rams will start off the ball. And down 11. Now there is a flag, and the returner is kind of hurt a little bit. He gets it kind of gingerly. It's Whittingham or Whittington. Whittington, sorry. Manuel. Are really the only three players in the Raptors? Oh, I thought there'd be more. I mean, this is like jersey retirement, so I guess it makes sense not that many people. Because like before Jordan got there, there really wasn't, a whole lot of Bulls stars that really get retired. Delby, there's two more from the 1960s and 70s, Bob Love and Jerry Sloan. I am corrected. My bad. Who is for the Gators football quarterback? Who did they get in the transfer portal? They got somebody. I can't remember. DJ Lagway's gone to Baylor. Dobie, who's Florida's quarterback next year? Dropping a pass and throws deep, and it's going to be caught, and that's going to be Devontae Adams up to about the 48-yard line. First down 10 for the Rams. 6-7. Not really. From the 48-yard line, shotgun formation, running back to his right. Two tight end set, drops back to pass. And Stafford got time, throws a little, just a little something to Dakota Parks and gets about 2 yards there. There is a flag, though. There is a flag, so I don't know what that's going to be. Yeah, great throw by Matthew Stafford. Little contact on the defense, so first down 10 for the Rams. There we go. Who's Alabama football quarterback? That's also going to be a QB battle between Keelan Russell and Austin Mack. So to be determined. Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, 3-1 for sure. Legal contact on Puka Nacua. No, Coach, I cannot show the game because if I do, then my stream will be taken down. Any stream that you see on YouTube that shows the game will eventually be taken down. So, and also would get a strike against my channel. So again, I'm not doing that because three strikes and then you get your channel taken away. Gonna be a hand up to the running back who's gonna get to about the 43-yard line. So it's be gained there of about 5 yards. Second down 5. Kobe Turner is going to the locker room. That's not great. Probably for X-ray. But yeah, so this is technically I'm broke. I can't watch. I agree. That's the reason why I do the commentary. Try to do my best. Try to tell you how the game's going to go. Almost like a radio broadcast. So unfortunately, I did not. I will say this, Colton. If you want to watch the game, you can go on StreamEast. So you can do iStreamEast.app, and you can be able to get the game. Probably be a hold here as I saw a penalty get thrown. And an amazing tackle by Devon Witherspoon on Kyron Williams. Doesn't really matter, though. Be backing this play up. Because like I said, there was a hold in the backfield. Who do you think is going to win? Right now, obviously, it's looking like possibly the Seahawks because it is 31-20. But the Rams still a very dangerous team, so I would not count them out. Does it cost money? No, StreamEast does not cost any money. So again, do iStreamEast.app, and that will take you to StreamEast, and you'll be able to watch it. Now, obviously, it's like a little bit delay. That's what I'm using right now. Honestly, that's really what I'm selling right now. But it works. It works for a lot of. If you don't have any way to stream a game, that's the way you do it. So, give you a little hint. 3:05 to go to the third quarter. Second down to 15 from the 47.5-yard line. Under center. Kyron Williams in the backfield. Going to be a delayed handoff. Gets him to the 50 and down the 49-yard line. So, gain of about 4 yards there. Third down and about 11. Where did I miss before? Zoe, man, I know almost nothing about basketball. I don't know anything about. I don't know that much about basketball either. Very, very small stuff. Very minimal. Who's Mississippi State's football quarterback? Oh man, it's supposed to be what's his name? He almost broke his leg in the bowl game. I can't remember his name, but he's pretty decent quarterback for as young as he is. Drop it pass. Stafford's getting pressure, steps in the pocket. He's going to throw, and that's going to be picked up. Oh, great job of Puka Nacua by knocking that away from Tariq Woolen. Almost was a pick. So it's be 4th down, 12, going to punt this ball away. Seattle up by 11 with 2:13 left to go in the third quarter. But yeah, no, I know very little basketball. Basketball is definitely not my sport. Dobie, I probably wouldn't know much about basketball either. It wasn't for the fact that the first greatest team for me was the '90s Bulls. If that makes sense. I kind of looked into that and haven't seen much success since. One Cubs World Series, but that's about it. A couple of college championships for my favorite college team. But I just want to see for the Bears W. Yep. As far as my conduct, oh my gosh, Seattle, bro, Tariq Woolen, taunting, bro. You are so stupid. You're so stupid, Tariq. It was 4th and 12, and he wants to be taunting the sideline. And so because of that, he goes into it. He goes on their side of the Tariq. He goes on like their side, dude. How stupid can you be? How stupid can you be? He's literally talking to the coaches, dude. Yeah, no wonder you got flagged for that. Bro, that was 1st and 10 from the 34-yard line. It was 4th and 12. So play action pass. Stafford throws deep. Oh my gosh. Puka Nacua, touchdown. It was 4th and 12. It was 4th and 12. And then Tariq was like, I will talk so much smack. And then guess what? You get burnt on the next play by Puka Nacua, touchdown. That is karma. Oh my gosh. That's hilarious. Oh, that's hilarious. And it's a touchdown. That is hilarious. That is hilarious. Burnt so bad, like a chicken crisper from Chili's got burnt. Good Lord. Crispy. I mean, really, that's bad. That is bad. That's terrible. Again, it is a back and forth game. You had gotten to stop on 4th and 12. I was going to pick 2. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. Oh, if the Seahawks lose. If the Seahawks lose, they were pointing at this right here. You play 11. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, my gosh. Oh, gosh, that's hilarious. Parker, who's the new quarterback for Tennessee? Ooh, I don't know. That one I don't know. Zoe, I know who Michael Jordan is, and just about everything else I know is from an anime. There's a basketball anime? Okay. I didn't know that. Instant Karma, absolutely. Dobie, true for the last 2 finals Michael Jordan played in for the Chicago Bulls. Jerry Salone was the opposing head coach. Ooh, interesting. Dobie, Florida's quarterback, I actually have not looked into that yet, as the Bears went a lot deeper than I thought they would. I'm still kind of in the morning process of playoff football and haven't even looked at the draft at all, to be honest. Okay. That makes sense. Like I said, I know there's some QBs that we know who's going to be starting next year. There's technically some QB battles, so I'm not quite sure especially for Florida. I don't know that. I know DJ Lackway's gone. He's gone to Baylor. So, Zoe, if that were me, I would not want to go back to my sideline after that. Dear Lord, exactly. It's like, dude, like, if you have good leadership, and hopefully they'll pick you up. But if you have bad leadership and you just cost them 7 points, an 11-point lead, no less, in your own place, that if you just imagine, okay, if you just had an 11-point lead and you've been able to drive down the field and score, and you're able to score a touchdown, and you're making an 18-point lead going in the 4th quarter, the game is totally in your favor. That's what I'm saying. Even if they drive down the field goal and kick the field goal, this would be 14 points, but still be 14 points. Now it's still only a 4-point game. Tariq, again, if Seattle somehow lose this game, you were already on thin ice, probably gonna be gone. Absolutely. You can talk somewhat, but if you're talking to like the coaches for a long time and you're almost on their side of the sideline, that's what's crazy. That's what's crazy because it makes no sense why the heck you would think that that's okay. And you get burnt on the next play. That's what's funny. It's so funny. It's hilarious. Um, who's in the quarterback for Arkansas? Oh, uh, who they get? I'm trying to who they got. Yeah, they're showing the angle right now where Tariq Woolen was like literally just talking so much garbage. Oh, they didn't keep the extra point. I thought they already kicked the extra point. I forgot that they hadn't. Kick is up and kick is good. So it is going to be 27-31, 2:06 of the third quarter. I can't remember who we got for the first one. Zoe. I think there's two basketball animes, but I've only seen one of them. What's the name of it? I mean, I've probably never heard of it before. I've not heard a lot of anime, to be honest. I haven't actually seen one before. I know of some of them, but I think the reason why I haven't watched any of them is because I know some of them were very long, and I'm like, the way that I watch shows, I binge watch them all of a sudden, just straight through. And I don't think I would do that. Oh, there's some there. Yep. You see on the sideline, there's already some talking back and forth to Requel and somebody else. Ooh, baby, that's a good one. Ooh. Love to see a little bit of drama going on the sideline. Kickoff underway, and it is going to be returnable from at the 5 to the 10 to the 15, up to the 20, up to the 25 for Rashid Shaheed, and he gets blasted, absolutely blasted at the 26-yard line. So Seattle will take over. 2 minutes left to go in third. Nick Imawari is talking so it's a rookie. I didn't see who it was before, but Nick Imawari is like talking with Tariq Woolen and like how you going to do that? Basketball Zero? That's the name of it. That's the one I actually haven't watched the name of. Oh. Kuroko no Basket? Kuroko no Basket. That's an interesting name. Kuroko no Basket. From the 27-yard line, under center, it'll be 2 tight ends to the left. Going to be a reverse to Rashid Shaheed, and they have it all covered up. He is going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and it'll be 2nd down 10 for Seattle. Parker is. I can't remember if he's a redshirt sophomore or if he's a junior. I don't think he's a senior. I don't know. He came in last year, and I thought he was like maybe this is his last year. I would assume. Shotgun formation. Jason going to motion up to the left, run back to his left, and going to be a flash pass. Get immediate pressure. Going to roll up to his right. Sam Darnold's going to have to throw this one away. 3rd down 10. Rams. Oh my gosh. If Seattle has 3 now, after giving a touchdown, it was 4th and 12. Holy crap. 1:08 left to go to the 3rd. From the 27-yard line. Sam Darnold to the empty set. Now I got to switch for Jason. They got to hurry up. 3, 2, 1. Barely got to snap off. And throws. That's going to be caught. That's going to be. Did Kenneth Walker get it? They're going to say. I don't know. Are they giving it to him or are they just show? They're going to say 1st down. 1st down 10 for the Seattle Seahawks. Who's the new quarterback for Oklahoma Sooners? I'm pretty sure they still got John Mateer. I think John Mateer for his 5th year. So 1st down 10, 40 seconds left to go in the 3rd quarter, 31-27. Under center with two tight ends to the right. Now going to be pistol. No, well, actually, now going to be shotgun. They got to hurry up. Drop back to pass and gets some pressure. Rolls up to his right, going to dump it up to the running back and gets tripped up to the 42-yard line. So, still a great game there. Holani. Oh, I've been saying that wrong the whole entire time. My bad, Holani. I said Nolan earlier. My bad. Second down and 5. So, Kobe Turner's limping. I can't tell if he's available or not, but he's coming back out there. So no doubt. Wait, never mind. Basketball Zero is a fan game with an anime art style. Oh. I have no idea what. Like I said, I wouldn't know. I'm gonna be honest. I definitely just would not know at all. But I also have not watched a lot of shows that I have just waiting on my list on these streaming apps. Just waiting, and I just have not watched them at all. I don't know. I procrastinate a lot, if you can't tell. That's one of my weaknesses is procrastination sometimes. I get distracted very easily. Parker, is Arch Manning still going to be the quarterback for the Texas Longhorns? Yes. So Arch Manning is having surgery on something, but he should be back before spring practices, I think. So it's Arch, Cam Coleman, one of the wide receivers from NC State. I can't remember which one it was that Texas got. No. Texas got the running back from NC State. Hollywood. What's his name? It's like Hollywood Smothers or something like that. He's the running back that they got because that's what they desperately needed. They desperately needed better weapons for Arch. So they already had Trey Wingo, and so they got Trey Wingo now with Cam Coleman, with Smothers, with an improved offensive line in their second year. Losing some defensive starters, but you still got Simmons, the edge rusher, and some other guys as well for Texas. You are losing Michael Taft, which is huge, but Texas is still technically the thought of potentially winning the SEC this upcoming year. Zoe, the other basketball anime is Slam Dunk. That's good. That's a good name. Who's the new quarterback for South Carolina? It's still going to be I just said his name. Lenore Sellers. Good lord. Yes, Lenore Sellers is still going to be the QB for South Carolina. Zoe, I haven't watched anime in a long time. I really don't have the time to. Does that make sense? It's just very, very long. Under center, going to send Sauber into motion over to the left. Now going to be pistol shotgun formation with Kenneth Walker to his left. Even set. Drops back to pass. Getting pressure. Steps in the pocket. Is going to scramble. Is going to try to scramble for the first down. Is going to get it. Up to the 45, to the 50, up to the 45, and out of bounds up to the 43-yard line. Sam Darnold using his legs. First down 10 for Seattle. Under center, going to send Jake Bobo into motion up to the left, or to the right, bunch to the right. Kenneth Walker in the backfield. Going to be a handoff to Kenneth Walker. Actually, no, it'll be a sack. Great job there by Cameron Kitchens. And that's going to be a sack of about 8 yards. Great job there by Cameron Kitchens. Cam on a blitz. Sam Darnold didn't see it. Sam Darnold was like, how is that not a little bit of, I will say, so Cameron Kitchens like slams him down. And then he's not technically over him, but he's right beside him, and he's like kind of like flexing on him a little bit. But he's technically not doing it above him. So I understand why Sam Darnold is like, how is that? He's like, how is that not punting? Loss of 9, second down 19. 13:35. Let's go to the fourth quarter. Gotta hurry up. Drop back to pass. And it's going to be a check down. It's going to be up to the 50, up to the 48-yard line by Cooper Kupp. Third down and like 10 or 11. Parker, who's the new quarterback for Kentucky Wildcats? Oh, that's because Cutter Bully left, and did he go to Arizona State? I can't remember who he went to. Oh, it's only a gain of 4 yards. Sorry about 3rd and 15. Kentucky got somebody, but I can't think of who it was. I can't think off the top of my head. From the 49-yard line, got to get to the 34. Shock information. Now going to be empty set. Ass up, offsides. Jared Verse, good lord. That's easy offsides. Third down 10. I mean, it wasn't even close. How are you that far off sides? I mean, I know how. I'm just saying. Empty set. Trips to the left. Now going to be sending Cooper Kupp in motion up to the right. Drops back a pass. And is looking throw hunt for Seattle. Great job there. Where was I at? Before. Yeah, who's the new quarterback for Notre Dame? Still be Carr. Carr, who was a freshman last year. So yeah, he is going to be a star QB for Notre Dame, unless something happens to him. But that's probably not going to happen. He's starter. Pie is underway, and it's going to be just let the swing go. Let the swing go. They put Kyron Williams back there. So from the 11-yard line, first down 10. Yeah. After a situation like Xavier Smith, that makes sense. He did fumble technically, fumble twice. So it's the fourth quarter. It is a 4-point game. The Rams get the ball back. They have not been stopped. Again, I'm good with either way. This is an amazing game. If the Rams win, I'll be 2 points behind, trying to win. If the Seahawks win, like I said, the Seahawks versus Patriots would be a better matchup for this NFC to win. But to be, just thinking about myself, I would like it to happen. Just saying. I'm very happy right now. I'm just happy it's a great game. I'm gonna be honest. I am just thrilled it's a great game. Marcus Freeman staying Notre Dame football? Yeah. I would be surprised if Marcus Freeman leaves, especially for the jobs that are available. I mean, like, you could maybe say Buffalo, but why would you want to leave Notre Dame? Unless you're Brian Kelly. Like, Notre Dame gives you everything you could possibly need. Plus, you're pretty much guaranteed to make the college football playoff as long as you're top 12. You get paid handsomely. You have one of the biggest fan bases in college football. So you have anything that you could possibly need, you got. You're good. So again, why would you want to leave where you're beloved? I would be very surprised if Marcus Freeman leaves. Because, like, Notre Dame, because they were in the national championship game, Notre Dame quite literally, unless Marcus Freeman completely bottoms out the next 2 years, 3 years, there is no way that Marcus Freeman is going to be fired anytime soon. So you've got a great, absolutely outstanding, just, okay, I'm going to be staying here for quite some time, and I'm going to be paid handsomely. Yeah, no. Why would I want to have to deal with, why would I have to deal with going to the NFL and going to a bad team when I'm set here? Same thing for, like, why would Ryan Day want to leave Ohio State? 12-18 left on fourth from the 10-yard line under center. Kyron Williams in the backfield. No, sorry, that's Blake Corum in the backfield. There's a Puka Nakua in motion. 3 tight end set. Going to be a hand to Blake Corum up to about the 15 and all the way down to the 20. First down 10 for the Rams. He's both of them are very small, but it's so hard to see them. They're like 5'8", maybe, and so they're just kind of shifting on through. Who's the new quarterback for Virginia Tech? I know they got a Penn State transfer, but I can't remember who it is going to be. I think it's one of those things that will be like a QB battle, if I'm going to be honest. I think it's a QB battle. From the 20-yard line, under center, going to send Parkinson into motion. Play action pass, and Stafford is going to step up, dumps it off to Blake Corum to the 25-30, up to the 35, and down to the 36-yard line. First down 10 once again for the Rams. 11:27 left to go in the fourth quarter. Zoe, why don't they just organize college football playoffs like they do in the lower divisions? Can't be doing that. Can't be doing that. What I wouldn't give to have Sean McVay as a head coach. I know, Luke, I know this is your second team. Luke, I'm surprised you didn't pick the Rams, if I'm being honest. You didn't pick the Rams to pick them. That's surprising to me, how much you love the Rams, and how much I love the Rams, too. 2 tight ends set to the right, going to be a flash of pass. Would be a check down. That's going to be a Kyron Williams. Oh! Shake and bake it up to the 49-yard line. Not Devon Witherspoon. Oh, Devon, you got worked. You got worked, buddy. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, buddy. Oh, man. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. First down 10 for the 49-yard line. 27-31, 10-4 left in the fourth quarter. I think there's an injury timeout. Number 42. Bro. Luke, if there was somehow, some way that Sean McVay could go to Houston, you'd be a happy man. Oh, man. I was very conflicted. I switched last minute to the Hawks because I didn't like how Stafford had been playing. He's been a lot better today. Yes, he has been amazing. Under center, going to be a play action pass and got plenty of time. Takes a deep shot. Oh, my gosh. 1-on-1 and way over through number 15, Mumfield. 3-1 on the coverage. Second down 10. Oh, my gosh. I was about to lose my mind if that was going to be a touchdown. I love how they're showing the cause and the effect. They're showing the muff punt and then immediate touchdown, and they're showing the taunting, the immediate touchdown. It's been that kind of game, honestly. It's been a back-and-forth, amazing kind of game. I love this. 31-27. Rams, second down 10 for the 49-yard line, under center. Going to be Kyron Williams in the backfield, flash a pass, and steps in the pocket, is going to check it down. It's going to be the Parks up to the 40, and stiff arms Hall. I'm sorry, Hall. Get to the 35-yard line at first and 10 for the Rams. Derek Hall just got stiff-armed. He got stiff-armed to oblivion. I love you, Derek, but you're a pass rusher. You're not coverage. You're not coverage. It doesn't look good. I don't like that. As an Auburn fan, that hurts to watch. 9:50 left to go in the fourth quarter. Look at that immaculate beard. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Bunch formation to the left side. Going to be Blake Corum to his right. Drops back to pass. And Stafford's going to got time. Dumps it off to Blake Corum, who is going to get about 2 yards there. Great tackle there by Nick Imuwari. Going to bring up second down 8. Zoe, wait, why not? Is there something preventing that or what? Oh, talking about the playoffs. Like how they do the FCS. You'd have to convince the big, there's a whole lot of stuff that changes the college football, but you'd have to talk a lot of people into okay, so we're not doing the bowls this way, we're not doing this kind of stuff because the FCS doesn't have the bowls like what FBS does. So that's part of the problem. Check down to Blake Corum. He gets really close to be third down in about 2, roughly. So that's the main reason why preventing that. Money. Let's just put that. Let's just a little blanket statement. Money. That's the reason why. Money is the reason why a lot of situations happen in college football right now. 8:35 to go in the fourth quarter. Third down in about a long one. They say third down and 1. It's like a long one. Let's see here. Stafford under center. Going to have Rivers in the backfield. 3 tight end set. And I'm having buffering. Going to be a play action pass throws. That's going to be caught. Oh, Parkinson dropped it. I thought he had it. 4th and 1. 8:16 left to go in the fourth. This game is so much better than the Snooze Fest. I always say Snow Fest. Snooze Fest. Oh, Parkinson had it, dude. Snooze Fest for the AFC. Whoever wins this is dog walking the Pats. I think there's a possibility too. Obviously, I think the Seahawks have a better chance of doing so. Rams versus Pats would be a fun game for sure. I think the Pats could really do well against the Rams defense. 4th down and 1, shotgun formation. Drop back to pass. Stafford going to step in the pocket, and he's going to get the first down. Look at there, Stafford gains 2 yards, able to avoid the tackle by Lawrence. That was risky. 8 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter, 31-27. Rams continue to grind it down. I don't know. I don't like the grind down the field. I'm going to change that. Flip it, reverse it. I didn't like how that sounded at all. Now I'm lost. Now I'm lost with what I was about to say with the grind. I'm going to change that. Sorry. From the 23-yard line, or 23.5-yard line, under center, going to be a handoff. That's going to be Blake Corum. Sasa defender is actually going to lose. Well, there's a flag, so don't know what it is, but Nick Mamawari has been playing with his hair on fire. He's been playing amazing. I think there might be a hold, if I had to guess. Let's see. Offsides. Oh, so 1st down and 5 for the Rams. You kind of build up there a little bit. Marching down the field. There you go, Manuel. Thanks so much, man. You know what to say. I'm sorry. I not. As soon as it came out of my mouth, I was like, I don't know about that. I'm gonna stop. All right, 7:27 left to go in the fourth quarter. Yeah, he was offsides. Terrence Knight. Under center, Blake Corum in the backfield. 2 tight ends to the right. Actually, no, 1 tight end. Sorry, I saw Puka Nacua. Xavier Smith in motion. Going to be a play action pass. And fake the throw. And dumps it off. That's going to be up to 20 to the 15 and down to about the 12-yard line by Puka Nacua. Great job there. It was initially supposed to be a screen pass to Xavier Smith. It was covered up. And then Matthew Stafford's like, I'm going to run it. He's like, actually, no, let's just give it to Puka Nacua. I love seeing the up-close face, and, like, Matthew Stafford's, like, he's got, like, a big old eyes and, like, just like a O face. Like, just a whoa. Again, what am I doing? What am I saying? From the 12-yard line, oh, my gosh. I'm so sorry. Dropping the pass throws, be caught by Puka Nacua up to the 6-yard line. Oh, my gosh. I'm so embarrassed. I'm so sorry. I'm so very sorry. This is a game of 6 yards. 2nd out of 4. Oh my gosh. I'm so off my game right now. 6:06 left to go in the fourth quarter. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. 31-27. Goodness gracious. Okay. Puka Nacua is having an amazing game. 7 receptions for 121 and a touchdown. 2nd down and 4. Under center. Gonna send Whittingham into motion. Gonna be hands to not Blake Corum. Kyron Williams basically gets maybe a yard. 3rd down and 3. Mm. 5:25 to go in the fourth quarter. 3rd down and about 4. This is crucial. Shotgun formation. Kyron Williams to his left. That's a Puka Nacua into motion. Drops back to pass. Stafford Steps in the pocket, is going to scramble and going to throw sideways. Incomplete. Try to get him upfield. Great job there by Witherspoon on the coverage. 4th down and 4, 4:59 for the fourth quarter. All right, 4th and 4, 4:59 left to go in the fourth. Shock information once again. Kyron Williams to his left. Seahawks are bringing the blitz. Stafford throws the end zone, and it's going to be incomplete. Try to get Terrence Ferguson, and that will be a turnover on downs. Witherspoon's looking for, hey, how's that not pass interference? 4:54 left to go in the fourth quarter, still a 4-point game. Yeah, that was not pass interference. Look at Sean McVay. He's so upset. He's like, we had it. Still could. I gotta stop. This has been an amazing game. It's been an amazing game. There has been a whole lot of Taco Bell commercials. I just realized that. There's been a whole lot of Taco Bell commercials. I don't know yet, but obviously whoever wins this game goes to the Patriots in the Super Bowl. Throughout that Super Bowl week, as we talked about, how this is a rematch of this game, even though a lot of people are not from that team. Patriots, Rams, probably so, yes, but Patriots, Seahawks, definitely not. I'm really excited to see the end of this game. I know it's an obvious answer, but I honestly don't know how this could go. Honestly, I have no idea how this could go. Rams could get stopped here and then drive down the field, score a touchdown, and have enough time for Seahawks to maybe potentially win. Again, anything can happen. It's less than 5 minutes, but literally anything can happen. So I have no idea. I want the Rams to win, because then my pick would be right. I've already said that many times, but like I said, I just reiterate that. I don't know. Sean McVay try to call a timeout. He thought yeah. Dang it. So from the 6-yard line, under center, 3 tight set. Going to be Kenneth Walker. Try the left side. Going to cut back inside and gets up to about the 9, maybe the 10-yard line. Gain about 4 yards. 2nd down and 6. 4:45 go to the fourth. Going to be 2 times set. Play action pass for Sam Darnold, who's going to check it down to Kenneth Walker, who's going to get up to the 15, up to the 20, cuts back inside, up to the 25, and down to the 25-yard line. Kenneth Walker having an amazing day. 1st down, 10 to 4:05 to go in the fourth quarter. Uh, let's hold them Rams. Say I'm hoping so too. I'm hoping the Rams win. That's what my pick was. Oh, it's been an amazing game though. So 25-yard line, first down 10 for Seattle. About probably like 3:50 something to go. 3:43. Darnold under center. Kent walk in the backfield. Two tight ends to the right. Goes to Rashishi in the motion over to the right. And going to be a handoff. That's going to be to Kenneth Walker, who's going to get about 2 second down 8s. And Rams have called their first of 3 timeouts. 3:26. They add 2 more seconds on the clock. Second down 8. So anything can happen. I would love for Trevor Rams. Now, if you might be ahead of me, because I said I am on technically on trees, so that would be interesting if that's a turnover. 3:26 is going fourth. 31-27, Seahawks are up. Shotgun formation. Right back to his right. Benson Sovereign in motion. Going to be a play action pass. Sam Darnold's going to throw, and that's going to be, incomplete. Try to get to Shaheed, but great job there by Quentin Lake. Be third down 8, 3:20 left to go in the fourth quarter. Seattle, why are you throwing? Like, why would you not want to attempt to get Rams call another timeout? Empty set for Sam Darnold from the 28-yard line. And a timeout is called by Seattle because the play clock was down to 0. Third down, we come back. Both teams have 2 timeouts. 3:20 left to go in the fourth. I mean, even if Seattle gets this first down, the game's not obviously over. There's still plenty of time. But, this is huge. If they don't get it, then the Rams will have 2 timeouts. More than likely, they won't call a timeout. They'll have 2 timeouts. Well, no, they probably call a timeout if the clock continues to run. So they have, this will be basically their drive. Ooh. I said anything can happen, dude. I want the Rams to win. I want my pick to happen. But if the Seahawks win, the Seahawks versus Patriots, Seahawks defense against that Patriots offense is going to be wild. I don't know. I don't know. I'm excited for anything. I'm excited for anything. Braxton, the Rams should have taken a field goal when they had the chance. Yeah, because like I said, all they would have needed was a field goal. Again, there's been that happened in the Broncos game. Like I said, if Sean Payton had just taken a field goal when he had a chance of going for on 4th and 1, they would have been a tie ball game and going overtime. But I don't know. Again, I understand you try to put your faith in your MVP quarterback to get 4 yards on 2 downs, and fortunately you don't. So you're hoping to stop your defense and then put the ball back into your MVP quarterback's hands. So I get it. Plus, also technically, it backed up the Seahawks by a good wide margin. What is this commercial? Fast That's an F1 commercial? What in the world? He was running around. He was driving around a dump truck. What? I don't know. That's a weird commercial to me. All right, 3rd down 8. Empty set. Not gonna be shocking information. Run back to his left. Gonna stay in there and help protect. Drop back to pass. Get immediate pressure. Throws. That's be caught. That's gonna be. Is it a fumble or a first down? They're gonna say it's down. Is it a first down or not? It depends on spot. They're saying first down. They're saying first down. Cooper Kupp. Parker, who is the new quarterback for Clemson Tigers? Do not know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure on that one. They're going to review this, obviously. Hello, Ronald. How you doing? How you doing? They're going to review this, obviously, if he got the first down or not. Let's see here. Yeah, I think he does. And there's also going to be a review if it was a catch or not. I think it's a catch, but timeout is called by the Rams. He's kind of again. This is crucial. It's 3rd down 8. So right here, that looks like a first down, and then the ball comes out. So again, do you talk about surviving the ground because he hits down, but he's down, then the ball comes out? So what is the catch? What is the catch? So they're going to say it's 1st down 10. So under center, 1 timeout remaining for the Rams. 3:11 left on the 4th. Going to be 3 times set. Going to be hands to Kenneth Walker, who's going to get down to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down 10. And timeout was called by the Rams, their last one. 3:05. 2nd down 10. KJ Jackson is a quarterback for Arkansas. Okay. From a 35-yard line, under center, to his right, going to throw on the run. As caught as a first down, JSN. JSN, 10 catches, 155, and a touchdown. Incredible game by him. What are you talking about? I don't know why the clock has stopped all of a sudden. Are they saying he got out of bounds? Oh, wow. Okay, so they're saying he got out of bounds instead of saying in bounds. So that's a huge difference. So now it is 30 seconds. Well, it's actually not that big of a difference. Because they'll probably restart the play clock, right? At 40? No, 25. The clock is stopped. So 3 minutes. This is huge. Clock is stopped. Still a 2-minute warning as well. From the 49-yard line under center, gonna send Jake Bobo into motion. And gonna be a handoff to gain about 3, 2nd down 7. 2:51 left to go in the fourth quarter. He was UVA football new quarterback. UVA. I don't know who was replacing Morris. I don't know. The transfer portal is crazy, and also I don't know. Unfortunately, I don't know for all the teams who the quarterback battle is or who is presumed to be the starter. 2:25 to go in the fourth quarter. Going to send Barn in motion up to the right. Now back over to the left. Going to be a play action pass. Roll up with Sam Darnold, who's going to throw, and that's going to be incomplete. I believe is a flag. I think it's going to be pass interference on the Rams. If so, oh no. Is it pass interference? Holding on Kobe Durant. Bo Pabulo's new quarterback for UVA. Okay. So you're a former quarterback. So 2:12 to go to the fourth. Game technically still not over, but not looking great. Under center, two tight end set. Anthony Walker in the backfield. Going to be Kenneth Walker, who is going to get up to about the 40 and down. Seattle can almost feel it. Why did not stay at Missouri Tigers football? I don't know. Maybe just wanted a different perspective on things. I guess like going to UVA because UVA makes the ACC championship game. Maybe that might be it. Maybe we're going to a different system. Like I said, there'd be a lot of reasons why people leave. Like if I'm Bo and I don't want to ding on Eli Drinkowitz, but do you think you have a better shot of winning or making it to the college football playoff if you're at Virginia in the ACC versus Missouri in the SEC? There's potential. Um, that could be a reason why he might have left, which is not a great reason, but it is technically still could be a reason. All right, so second down to 4. When we come back from the 2-minute warning, again, no timeouts for the Rams. It looks very bleak. Almost certainly, the Seahawks are going to win. So we'll be more than likely Seahawks versus Patriots for the Super Bowl. I gotta say more than likely because there is still an outside chance, but like it does not look good. Austin Simmons is the new quarterback for my team. Yes, like I said, Austin Simmons, former Ole Miss quarterback who was starting the season for the Ole Miss Rebels, and then when he got, I believe it was when he got hurt. I can't remember if it was hurt or he was sick, but Trinidad Chambers comes in, and then all of a sudden it is Trinidad Chambers' team. So it makes us why Austin Simmons left. And that could be another reason too. It could be like maybe Electric was like, hey, we're gonna go a different direction. We hear Austin Simmons, and we're gonna get him, and so you just go in your merry way. That could also be it too. Do I like Austin Simmons? Um, I think his potential as a running quarterback to be interesting to see in your system, especially with Amar Hardy being as good as he is. Um, I don't know if he's going to be good enough to carry your team late in the season. He gets hurt when you showed before. Um, I think Missouri will have a decent season, but do I think that they will, go deep in the play, go deep into potentially making the playoffs and whatnot? I don't think so, unfortunately. Second down 4 from the 38-yard line under center. 3 tight end set. That's a Cooper Cup in motion. Probably a run to the left right here. Going to be Kenneth Walker, who is going to be losing about 3 yards. That's huge. Third down 7. 152, 151, and 150. Game technically is still not over. Third down 7 for the 40-yard line. Gotta hurry up, under center, and Seattle got caught timeout. 1:15 left on the fourth. One timeout remains for Seattle. Is Ahmad Hardy still running back? Oh, absolutely, yeah. Ahmad Hardy's still running back from Missouri. He didn't leave. Shotgun formation. Kenneth Walker to his left. 2 times set, 2 times to the right. Justin Jansen in motion. Going to be a keeper. And Brandon Fisk gets to Sam Darnold, sacks him. 111, 110, 109. So there will be. Do I like Jamal Roberts? He was the not change base, but he's a good compliment with Ahmad Hardy. So I think he's fine. Punt off two, and it is going to be fair caught. About 25 seconds left. Again, not a lot of time. It is 25 seconds. Well, now it skipped forward. What the heck? All right, well, we skipped forward 10 seconds. Left. Shotgun formation. Run back to his right. Drop a pass. Got time on rush to 3. Takes a deep shot, and it's going to be caught. That's going to be out of bounds. And that's going to be Puka Nacua. Oh, man. They're saying that he didn't get out of bounds. And see, that's how it ends. Good Lord. Puka Nacua. Yep, he was in bounds. That's a very good call by the ref. Devon Witherspoon got him down in bounds. Very good call by the ref. He was indeed in bounds, and that's how the game's going to end. Seattle beats LA. Exactly. What a game. What a game. Parker, no, I am not streaming the. I know. I don't know, Luke. Everybody thought that of the Pats win. Wait, did I miss something? I don't know if I must have missed something. Um. Everybody thought that the Pats win. Brady first went to the Super Bowl in 2002, feeling like deja vu with all the doubt, and the Pats having the second time head coach. What a game! A second year head QB. Yep. Bird solidarity. Seahawks make it in. Well, okay. I will say this. Yes, pick the Rams to win, but because Seattle makes it in, and because also the Patriots make it into the Super Bowl, it does work out really, really well for me for eventually the storyline that I have for the basement penthouse. So that definitely helps out. I just didn't think it was going to happen, but it did. But I'm also upset because this could have been what could have been. It could have been. So I'm definitely not going to win pick'ems. So I'm probably not going to finish second this year. I'll be all right. It'll be all right. Emmanuel, hashtag Flyhawks. Please book the dog mess out of them bum Patriots in the Super Bowl. Make them regret even making it there. Parker, I am pulling for a Seahawks Super Bowl to beat Patriots Super Bowl. Yes, I am too. I hate that every Super Bowl I have and will watch have had to be hate watch. Well, I mean, that happens for all the time. Well, not all the time. There's some teams that I really hate watch. Like I said, Bengals, Rams, I didn't hate watch. This was an amazing game, though. This was an absolutely amazing game. What a great way to end the streaming season for me. What a great way. Amazing game. Amazing, amazing, amazing game. Sam Darnold is the first QB from the 2018 draft class to make it to the Super Bowl. That includes Lamar and also Josh Allen. Obviously Josh Rosen too, but you know what I'm saying. It's incredible. But hey, at least you won't finish second, and now free of that, perhaps you shall win next year. Hopefully, that's a good way to look at it. Thanks so much for the stream. What a fantastic game! I know it was an amazing game. Amazing game. Like I said, it's a great way to end. It's a great way to end how amazing this season's been for me. I got to 250, which is great. Got 250 subscribers. Awesome. I'm hoping to get a little bit more. I'm hoping to get like 300 by draft because I'm gonna try to put out some more videos. I'll just put out more draft content as well. So I'm hoping to get to 50 by the draft, not 50, but get to 300 by the draft, and slowly but surely start getting up. But thank you so much, there, man. Fantastic stream. Thank you so much. Yeah, that's a fantastic game. I'm glad we had a great stream. We had a great end. I'm in disbelief, honestly. Back and forth kind of game. Instant karma we saw, and then all of a sudden, just Rams get down there, 4th and 4, can't convert, can't score a touchdown, and that's how it ends. We'll have to see how nice little drives as well, but man. Fantastic game all the way to the end. Yes, it is. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. So again, I haven't decided what day I'm doing it yet. I will probably do a community post announcing the schedule for when I will do the streams for the mock drafts. I'm feeling like probably Saturday or Sunday is probably the best time for y'all to be able to join if y'all want to. But doing those live streams, doing those mock drafts, I'll be doing 3. I'll be doing 1 about a week or so after Super Bowl, since all the things will be set, and I'm gonna have enough time to kind of think about what I want to do. I'll do 1 about a week after the free agency hits, and then I'll do 1 a week before the draft. So that's to look forward to. I have more videos of it coming out. Obviously, like I said, I'm gonna try my very best to get everything together for the Super Bowl. Right after Super Bowl, not right after, but like a day or two after Super Bowl, have the whole entire season of Penthouse Basement together. Basically, just gonna have everything together until I can do the last little bit for the Super Bowl, and then to release it at once. I'm trying to think if I want to break it into different videos or if I want to just release everything at once. But then again, everything wants to be super long, but probably better for y'all. So again, I don't know. Great stream, Ryan. Here's to seeing your mock drafts in the future. Very good. But thanks so much for joining, and I will see y'all